Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to be taking a first look at the Hunter evolution in the game. So, I played it a little bit before on the dev build, but this is the very first time it's actually been added in a Clash. First day of the season, and as you can see, we haven't even leveled it up. So let's go do that real quick. I wanted to save that on stream with you guys, and yeah, here it is. Cool that you don't have to play any games to unlock it. I think originally you had to play like a few games to then unlock the evolution. It was kind of annoying. Oh, there's so many things I didn't claim yet. Oh, one of the cool tips that I can give y'all is like, make sure that you like don't claim the extra rewards until you absolutely need to, because it's nice to have those season tokens carry over to the next season, so then you can use it pretty much immediately. So right now I have 3,000 tokens that I could use. Hypothetically, if there was something in the shop that I wanted, I could get it. Like for instance, I could get that. The book's gonna be really nice. The book always gives you gems if you have got a completely maxed account. Also, we'll be claiming all these very soon too. But without further ado, let's jump right into our very first game of the day and see if we can crush someone. So new season, new me, obviously, not really. But yeah, you know, we're vibing. How are you? I'm doing great, dude. I had a really good day yesterday. I had some phenomenal food with my friends. By the way, this deck can be used with Dagger Duchess or Princess Tower. The #1 player in the world that got to Ultimate Champion first played this with Dagger Duchess. That is what we're going to try to do here. The Hunter takes 2 card cycles, and then the third one is evolved. And the way it works is it is going to give you a very, very, very nice benefit on defense, since it's one of those cards that can consistently... Oh, that was a bad freeze. I was hopeful that we would be able to freeze on everything at once, so I have to drop a bomber now because I messed up. It's all good. So it's one of those cards that doesn't necessarily have any stats boosts, but it throws out a net and it hits the first card in front of it. And the first card in front of it, or whatever's in front of it, the Hunter will then allow you to get like a lockdown on the unit. So what that means is the opponent can't attack and they can't move. So the Hunter, as you can imagine, is a very, very cool card to play. Also, this guy's giving us insane value with Magnite, so we'll take that. Let's go to replacement for Archer Queen. There's no Archer Queen in this deck, but I would say Evolved Hunter is probably pretty good. It's definitely going to be one of the better cards in Clash Royale. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm planning on doing a YouTube-related Clash Royale. Give me some tips. Yeah, create content that you enjoy. I think that's the #1 tip. A lot of people just I didn't do it in time. That sucks. I zapped, but I didn't have elixir, so the thing just didn't go down in time. It's totally fine. But yeah, one of the main things that people do is they like just super copy everyone else's content. For instance, I don't know if you saw like my thumbnails like getting used by other people. That happens a lot. People just copy like Ken's content as well. Whenever someone does decent on YouTube, the #1 thing that someone does is like when they're starting out, they try to copy like the style or copy the stuff. I would say stay away from that. Try to do your own thing and try to create content that you enjoy and things that you would enjoy watching. And also make sure you're like doing it not for money or to be like famous or something. Do it because you actually enjoy it. Otherwise, you're gonna get burnt out. Like a lot of other YouTubers, they're like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, do Clash Royale content, and then you know they're like, I'm gonna come back, and they just never come back or they never do anything. So it's just like, you know, you want to make sure that you actually want to do it. Yeah, it's pretty important. A lot of times, like you could see when creators quit Clash Royale content and they move to other games because they thought that they would blow up and get a lot of money and a lot of notoriety. That's just like you know, those type of people are not doing as well in Clash Royale anymore, or they're not doing as well in content in general. Generally, when people always try to like hop onto the next big thing, try to do something that you think that you can sustainably do for a long period of time. Anyway, getting back to the content, we are able to defend this with a Hunter. The Elixir Golem Blobs, the second form, does so much damage. It's kind of insane. Like, I look at that and I'm like, scary. So, pretty easy first game of the day. I haven't played Clash in a little bit. I did take a break last season. I don't think I pushed it all. I don't even know if I finished in ranked. I guess we'll see. I'll take a look at my banner. I don't think I played at all. So, it was very interesting. Yeah, I didn't play at all for like the last 7 days. Okay, oops. Yeah, only 5,000. Yeah, we're typically top 1,000-ish whenever we play. All right, let's go to the next one. So 9 years of Clash Royale, huh? Yeah, dude. Clash Royale is crazy. You know the balance changes are happening tomorrow? Yeah, they're usually on Tuesdays. Generally okay to create content before the balance changes if there's not too much going on. Like I'm going to record something today with the Evolved Hunter for sure. But I'm trying not to record all 3 of my videos. I want to record one tomorrow as well. All right, we can use this Hog Rider real quick and then freeze depending on what we do. Yeah, I'm going to freeze. And zap. So the Inferno Dragon might lock onto the tower now. is really aggro, but it's worth it if the Inferno Dragon can lock tower, kill it, and then kill the P.E.K.K.A. It kills the Wizard too. Wizard actually dies here one-on-one, which is insane. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but... Oh, we're going to pull back the P.E.K.K.A. so then it dies the Inferno Dragon. Pretty sure it dies the Inferno Dragon now. Huge value. That's why Inferno Dragon stays like an S tier card right now. It's so good with Rune Giant decks, and it's phenomenal by itself. Like, I really hate playing into Inferno Dragons. It's one of the hardest cards to counter in the game. Don't be a freeze user. Well, I'm playing the deck that was #1 in the world, man. That's one of the things that happens a lot. People are like, Jake, you, all right, we're going to cycle the Hunter because we haven't done that yet. They're like, I'm disliking the video, or I'm unsubscribing because you're using a certain video or using a certain deck or using a certain card. I'm like, you know, I play every card in the game. I play every deck in the game. Like, I'm eventually going to have you unsubscribe if you don't like a certain deck or card, you know? It's just, that's how the world works, you know? If you're a content creator, you probably want to play the things that you enjoy, and you want to have switch-ups and try different things. Dude, we didn't even get the Evolve Hunter there. All right, we'll cycle the Hunters a little bit more liberally here. Yeah, if you're trying to replace Archer Queen, it's usually Musketeer or Hunter Evolution, I guess, or Inferno Dragon or Dark Goblin, depending on your deck. Play RG? Yeah, right now I'm playing the #1 deck in the world. Maybe I'll switch it later. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. I'm down to switch it up and try different things as well, for sure. What's that macho hairdo? I mean, it's my hairdo. I don't know, man. I don't know, brother, man. You could call me a Electro Wizard. You could call me a Hunter. You could call me, I don't know, man. Macho hairdo, man. I'm not sure. You can say whatever I want. Sometimes when my hair is just up, it looks awful, and you guys are like flaming me for that. I'll freeze and hopefully hit skeletons. Aw, that would have been so nice. I knew he was gonna cycle skeletons. I just didn't get them. The Prince does force out extra elixir. So we did cycle Hunter earlier. That's what we wanted to see. We really want to cycle the Hunter as often as we can, just to show you guys like what the card is capable of. You can generally play more aggressive when you have Hunter on defense, because it is able to kill most things. So, fortunately, we dropped the Hog Rider far enough away that it didn't get slowed down or hit by the Ice Golem Burst. OP is this Evo? It's really strong. From what I saw when I was playing it, I was mad impressed. Like, this guy's just gonna lose the regular Hunter. It's a foolish endeavor, my guy. Playing directly into the Hunter means he is hunted. Goodbye. We're gonna Mega Knight in the back because we can build up a much bigger push. Think about what he just did. Miner, Balloon, that's 8 elixir. He dropped 2 elixir as well. Like with the Barbell. He dropped 10 elixir. We spent 4. He's down 6. He's dead. You can't defend when you're down 6 elixir against a Mega Knight Prince and a freeze. You're actually just dead. 100%. You do not defend this. Or kill the skeletons with the bomber. Just cheaper that way. I'm gonna Hog Rider as well. Be very surprised if he was able to defend this. I don't think it's possible. Because the Hog's just gonna hit the tower a million times. And we could freeze as well just to flex on him. Yeah, we're gonna freeze. No! The Musketeer got the last shot. That's one of the dangers of freeze. Like, you're hoping it does it, and then sometimes it doesn't. Oh, we get the Evolved Hunter against the Balloon right now. Or not. Guess not. Well, if he balloons, you guys will see the Evolved Hunter on defense. It's gonna be really cool. This is gonna be hilarious, actually. I don't think, you know, this is the first time that it's gonna be super impactful, so. Do this. The Hunter, if he goes balloon on the other side, which he should. Hunter on this. Oh, it's gonna push the, alright, now it goes on the, balloon. Look at the balloon, it's just staying there. The balloon's just chilling. And then it could get hit by ground cards, too. Isn't that insane? Alright, we're gonna freeze. And should connect then. Pretty free win. I love using Hunter on defense. It's also pretty good on offense if you pair it with the correct stuff. But this deck has multiple layers of freezing the opponent. Whether it's using the Hunter, or the actual freeze, or the zap to stun. There's so much fun. Is running a Hunter and iDrag kind of redundant low-key? Definitely not. I mean, this deck, like, if you guys are questioning the deck, I'll just show you. Because a lot of people are just wanting me to switch decks or whatever. This guy is currently playing it. He finished 192 in the world, 263, and he's #1. So that's the reason why we wanted to play it. It's a really good deck. It's proven to be the most successful one so far. I'm sure there's going to be better ones eventually. But this is a really cool deck. And right now, currently, you know, the #1 deck in the world. So I'm going to go and play that out. I always research the decks. I always take a look at the strategies that are most dominant, and I try to show you guys which ones are the strongest. I mean, if you freeze and Hunter evolution at the same time, then that's redundant for sure. Okay, we can cycle our Hunter here. And it's nice to have Hunter and Inferno Dragon, so then you have multiple layers of ground defenses. Also, Inferno Dragon, it will die quite often to Electro Giant plus, you know, Tornado. So you kind of want to have that Hunter as a nice defense as well. It's not extremely necessary in other matchups sometimes, but, you know, the Hunter and Inferno Dragon counter different things. Loving the deck and the vibes, man. Thanks, dude. I've just, you know, holy heck, man. I had weird, wild days recently. And I'm just happy that I can stream and enjoy Clash. I think Clash has kind of been in a weird spot. So I'm super, super happy that, you know, you guys are vibing with me today and been here and we're having a good time and enjoying Clash. You know, for once we get a good freeze. You know, we can count that on our hand how many times that happened. It was only once, right? There's our first good freeze of the day. It would have been better to let the Dark Goblin lock onto my tower and then just Mega Knight afterward. You got to 9,000? Congrats, man. Yeah, I made a video on how to get to 9,000 trophies as a free-to-play player. I think that was really fun. I did try pretty hard on that. I'm not really trying right now at all. But we will try as we get higher and higher. Our first time playing the Hunter Evolution. You're the best vibe? Thanks, dude. I mean, I just mess around, you know? I just screw around way too much. My streams are way more chill than YouTube videos. The YouTube videos are a lot more high energy and also like the best moments of the streams that we create, you know? Like the YouTube videos are always really high quality moments. The streams are, you know, you get to see the beatdowns that we get as well. I respect you as a lot as a content creator. You always deliver funny, entertaining, and well-edited videos daily. You're the GOAT. Dude, some of the videos that we've went through, I have had 4 or 5 different renders on. Because they haven't been up to standard, so that's a little bit sad recently. Like I've definitely been putting in more effort than I've wanted to recently on that. I've been actually trying to only hire editors and only have people on my team that are super, super reliable. But this like last week, everyone's just been stressed and not as on point as normal. So yeah, I like not everyone, some of the team, I guess. So that's just something that I want to, you know, just share with y'all. Like, I've been putting a lot more time into the videos than normal. So that is one thing that I've normally don't spend as much time on correcting things as much as I did. Which is, you know, I wanted to stream more. I wanted to create more content end of season. I wasn't able to. So I just want to say sorry about that, guys. I had expected to be able to create more content at the end of the season. It was not possible. Also, some of my friends showed up. And, you know, they weren't necessarily going to be here as long. And they're here for a much longer period of time. Which is cool, and I'm glad that they're here. It just means less time for content, because I don't see them too often, so I want to enjoy all the time I have with them. Just make sure you get plenty of sleep, man, so you should put in many hours. Yeah, no, I do. I got 8 hours of sleep today. I didn't get 8 hours of sleep yesterday and the day before, because I was spending so much time on making sure that we got videos ahead. I did get a video. I actually uploaded back-to-back videos, and I'm going to upload another video tomorrow. I'm considering uploading one today, but it didn't come out as good as I wanted, so I want to make changes. Is it broken? I think Hunter Evolution is really strong, but we also haven't gotten a challenge yet, so hopefully the people that we play against will be more difficult. Yeah, no, I think sleeping and eating well is like the most important thing for sure. How you doing, Tag? I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking and caring. All right, so we're going to throw down Prince here directly into a Gobstein, which is not great. Really not great. He's got Hunter as well. So if we're playing against Hunter, Gobstein, Tesla, and the Tesla's just useless, that's obviously really, really good for us. Might be able to Mega Knight here. Gonna wait a little bit. Have the Hog Rider with it as well, because he doesn't have Tesla back. Or if he does, then he's going to be down a lot of Elixir. He's just dead. Yeah, the game should be over. So, I mean, I could, like, force myself to use the Hunter Evolution, but it feels disingenuous. Like, if it's not the right play, I don't really want to force it, you know? It's one of those things where if I win the game, I just win the game. When we cook, we cook. If this guy actually defends that, I'll be kind of pissed. I'm not going to lie. He should have just left the game. That's sad. I don't like when people decide to defend when they're very, very dead, you know? Because, like, another minute, 30 seconds. How many editors do you have at the moment? I have more than I know. I think oof. I don't know. I don't really know how to say how many I have. Because some people are working part-time, some people are going in and out. So I'm not really sure. But over 6 or 7. I think, like, between 7 and 10. I think 7 probably. Over 7 editors right now. Alright, what do we do here? Do we Mega Knight on this? I think we can Mega Knight on this. Not a bad decision. Nice. I'm gonna hog, and then I'll just 3 crown, hopefully. Yeah, part of the reason I decided to stream this instead of creating the video immediately was also because I do think the games are just gonna be easier for a little bit. Obviously, it will be harder eventually, but yeah, you can see the hog rider just gets frozen in place, which is kind of cool. If they fight against each other, they just freeze as well. But it will target the goblin side instead. And the prince can't even hit anything. Kind of rough, you know? The Mega Knitting on top of it is not bad. Yeah, the Hunter, when it's inside that, for 4 seconds, it can't attack. Nothing can attack for 4 seconds when inside. It can also hit skeletons, which kind of sucks. Like, it just wasted on a skeleton. Yeah, this guy had no business staying in the game there. Alright. I used to watch all your content 3 years ago. I copied your 2.6 hog cycle with Firecracker, and I started playing again recently. Deck is still broken. Yeah, the deck is still pretty good. I mean, you came at a good point because, like, Mighty Miner is really good right now. You deserve 1 million subs? I mean, I deserve what I have, right? That's just how it is. You deserve what you have. And that's just how Clash Royale is. That's just how YouTube is, man. You put in the work, you put in the effort, and then, you know, people like watching it, then it goes well. You deserve at least 738k subs. Yeah. Thank you, man. Alright, nothing ever beats Splash Yard. I just beat Splash Yard, so not actually that bad of a matchup. Also, knocking his units back, so then we can guarantee just going for Hog Rider Mega Knight. I think we just win the game. He might activate King Tower, but he'll lose to the Hog Rider. He's not even gonna activate King Tower. Just a boring game. So I'm gonna freeze this, so then the Mega Knight stays alive, and then we can knock in his Knight, and then hit the tower as well, and then the game's just over. Again, like, there's no point in me trying to drop the Hunter Evolution when I don't need to. The guy's just gonna die in 2 seconds. You don't deserve what you have. That's quite a dangerous statement. I think for YouTube. Not for everything. I mean, don't extrapolate that and, you know, like, say for life. Like, if someone gets a bad disease, you know, like, they don't deserve that. You know, people deserve to be healthy. Like, please don't take my words out of context and extrapolate into life when I'm talking about a very specific thing. I think for YouTube, you do deserve what you have, in my opinion. If you work for something in YouTube, generally good videos get pushed out, unless the algorithm is broken or something, or if there's a bug. But yeah, I do think that you deserve what you have in YouTube. Holy heck, dude. That's crazy. That's dangerous for you to, you know, say that you could take my words out of context and then do that. Good job, dude. That's a great statement. Life without gaming, what would you do for a living? Probably something with finance, man. I'd probably do something with finance. I mean, that's the path that I was on. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I would have used it as a means to, like... Yeah, no, that would be a means for me to get, like, income and then just, you know, enjoy life off of that. I think my YouTube algorithm is bugged, says, Professor Live. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there was a time that the YouTube algorithm was actually, in fact, bugged. And it boosted everyone from Europe. And if you were European, you would just get more views. And then everyone else, like, you know, from NA, Australia, or whatever, they were getting less views than everyone in Europe. Europe would just get the most views for no reason. And then they're like, yeah, we don't really know what's wrong, but we know something's wrong here. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And they just straight up admitted it to us. It was a long time ago. A long time ago. These guys are crazy with it. They're just... If he takes the tower, he gets 3 crowns, so I don't know if he wants to get 3 crowns. Oh, let's let him get 3 crowns, I guess. What you putting on a pizza? I usually just do pepperoni. Pepperoni is just a safe option. Yeah, pepperoni. Curious what kind of car you have? I have a Mazda. Yeah, I have a Mazda from 2024. You got defensive, made a general statement. I said my opinion. I agree with you on YouTube, bro. We just share different opinions. No, I responded to something. I responded to something with context. So like, I did get defensive about it because I just feel like you took what I said out of context. But at the same time, you literally did take things what I said out of context. It's all good, man. I mean, yeah, I definitely could have responded better, but I just don't like when people take things out of context. Working while watching SirTag's live stream, ideal life. Yeah, good vibe. Do you like Deoxys? The Pokemon? Cool. I'm watching your videos every single post work break at my first yeah, dude. I mean, it's cool to see people like take breaks and just enjoy watching my videos content. Why using Dagger Duchess to fit better in the deck? Rank 1 player in the world uses Dagger Duchess because it allows you to beat log bait. When you have a zap in your deck, you're gonna have a way worse matchup in the log bait, like significantly worse than the log bait. Like way worse. I'm just gonna freeze. I don't think that's smart, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You might be right, SirTag. Thanks for the respectful feedback. Yeah, no worries, man. Do you think that Hunter needs a nerf? And also, dude, I appreciate you having a good conversation about it. I definitely could have responded there better. I just like have a trigger point to that. I guess I have PTSD. You know, like as a streamer, if you say something and then it gets clipped and then it gets sent to another streamer, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but like, I've had like someone ask me opinion on a streamer and they clipped it and then streamers message me and they're like, you said this about me? I'm like, bro, the context wasn't even there. It was, oh man. It was, I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. I don't really want to talk ill about a streamer, like assuming things, but that stuff has happened to me before. It's like, I hate out of context stuff so much. What's the best way to play Hunter? You literally just spam Hunter in the back as often as you can, holding your Inferno Dragon so you have anti-air answers. The Inferno Dragon you kind of need. And then using the Hunter on defense generally is really good. And if you can use it with other cards to build up a push, it's even better in a lot of situations. Meanwhile, if you have Dagger Duchess, you're able to defend really cost effectively. So you don't necessarily have to worry about much. You guys will see the Hunter here finally. It's going to do things. It's going to finally do things. We share the same PTSD in the sense being a YouTuber must be mentally exhausting for your... Well, it's not like that. It's just that specific thing. I don't know why. That's the only thing that like really like... I don't know, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the only thing that like really gets me. Is the out of context thing. I just have such an adverse reaction to it. Even if the person like doesn't mean to, I do think that thing just triggers me. You like Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my gosh, guys, I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards graded recently. Some of them were so bad that they didn't even grade it. Literally, some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards from my childhood, PSA's like, nah, it doesn't even deserve PSA 1. It's that bad. They actually told me my cards were so indescribably screwed up that they couldn't even classify them as a card, basically. I was so sad. I was so sad. I looked at them. I'm like, wait. My PTSD is from responding for a motorcyclist through the windshield, a car 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I feel like certain things happen to you and you're just scarred. And you're just like, never again. And you just look at things and you never look at it the same way ever again. Yeah. And it's good to like pinpoint those things. Then you can be a better version of yourself moving forward, maybe. That's more normal than you might think. So 7. Really? Is it actually that normal that they just say that my card is so indescribably screwed up that they can't even decipher what it was? I commented and you still ain't answer? Yeah, I don't answer every time. I mean, I try to, man, but there's a lot of people here, so I can't get to every message. No, you're right. Being able to take things out of context is dangerous. It risks careers of YouTubers just their thing pacefully. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I also need to differentiate when it's like a bad out of context thing and like a non out of context thing. Like, I think that's one thing. Like, if you like, there's levels to it. If it's dangerous out of context, then bad. Like, if it's like, I don't know, something about something that is actually important to my, you know, image or just the way I look, like makes me look really bad, then yeah. But obviously that's not something that's that bad. That was just like an out of context, like, oh, you thought I said something else. Steph Curry doesn't even sign every jersey. Oh, really? Oh yeah, sorry. I felt like people like Steph Curry, if they're at jersey signing things, they probably do sign everything that they're there for, right? Well, obviously they don't sign every jersey when people ask for it, like just randomly from the stands. But you know, like I don't know. I feel like a lot of those people will sign for a long period of time. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, I am. What era of Clash do you miss the most? Oh, Elixir Pump 1. Maybe reflect about it. Yeah, dude. Love you, man. My brother gave me Dark Magician after my 12th birthday. Pretty awesome. Yo! Okay. I don't know if you guys would ever want to see the graded cards that I have. I'm going to do a video on the other one. Oh, one of the downsides of YouTube, one of the things that I realized was... Okay, I'm going to freeze this. Then probably prints. One of the things that was pretty crazy, if you get a channel monetized, they don't actively allow you to monetize all of your old videos. All the old videos that I had published on my second channel, or I guess my third channel, SirTagCR, all of those are not allowed to be monetized. So I was about to upload like a PSA reveal, so then I had to re-upload it. Then YouTube like thinks it's monetizable or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. Like even though I hadn't published it, I had to delete it and re-upload it. Rail Recruits and Mega Knight, they're so fun, right? Yeah, the most fun and skillful cards in the game, Rail Recruits and Mega Knight. Rail Recruits are so broken. They're actually just unfair, I would say. They're my main deck in Clash, and I just do think they are unfair. I think they really need a nerf, but, you know, that's for Supercell to decide. The Balance Team guy actually plays Rail Recruits, by the way. I don't think that he's biased, though, because he nerfed Rail Recruits. Like, it's cool to see someone that's on the Balance Team main a specific deck and still nerf it. And he actually over-nerfed it, and then everyone's like, oh, don't nerf it that hard. Or I think it was something like that. I don't know. The Balance Team guy is probably the best person in the Clash Royale team right now. He's my favorite. All the other guys that I really liked left, and now I don't know anyone there. You ever thought about getting into market analyzing and managing portfolios, finance, or what? Probably not. I think that a lot of times if you don't necessarily know enough about the market, or are just like, you know, a human and you're not a quant and you're not looking at a large, you know, trading system in front of you, you're probably not going to be as efficient and beating the market. It's really, really difficult to beat the market if you're just an average individual. It's super, super tough. Usually you're better off just investing in the S&P 500 or diversified index funds with low operating expenses. All right. What are we doing here? We just win, right? We just play against another matchup that's a free win. All right. I'm playing this horrendously. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how I missed that. The Electro Wizard dies, though. And then we can just hog redder on the other side. Generally, I like doing dual lane pressure because he has to over-defend the Prince anyway, so... He's in a bad spot. We can go for hog redder and have the Prince force the log. Now he's down a ton of elixir, and if that gets near the tower, we could freeze. Actually, I'm going to freeze anyway, because it seems like to me that he's going to lose the tower then, and lose the knight, and I want to first spawn to the knight. It's essentially like 4 elixir for a dead knight that I would have had to respond to, and then also... I don't know, I guess it's like a... -2 trade compared to me cycling his app or something. I don't know. I like that. Recruits shouldn't have been recruited, tag saying. Yeah, that's literally one of the bad dad jokes that I would give. This is a video? This is a live stream right now. It'll be a video. Actually crazy. The balance guy actually plays the game first of all. I played many games where the main balance executives don't really play the game at all. Yeah. I try to give you guys like actual insight on what the team does from what I know. When they're good people, I like giving them respect, you know, and the balance team guy is a really good guy. He works really hard. I don't know why this guy is DMing. He lost the game, so interesting. It's not like he is going to do well here against the hog rider and Prince. So there's an interesting decision from him, I think. Very interesting plays. So if he recruits this, he gets cooked. We just Mega Knight on top of the Musketeer, so this is a really good spot for us to be in, I think. And then we can Bomber the other side. The recruits. Really not that big of a deal. Oh, let's try the Hunter on defense here against the Electro Wizard in the night. So it should... Okay, it just doesn't because everything's kind of dead anyway. Go here. Hog Rider freeze. He's just down a lot of elixirs, so I think he is dead. Probably impossible to defend. Yep. Nice. BM him? Nah, he's... I mean, I guess I can just give him a 21 emote knowing that he doesn't have that. I think that is the most BM thing that I could do. A little bit of a cheeky BM, you know? It's a very cheeky BM. Cheeky. For example, have you played StarCraft 2 and have heard of David Kim? I do remember David Kim. He actually was Grandmaster, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure David Kim was Grandmaster. Pretty sure David Kim was very, very high ranked. When SirTag BM, the world is at peace? Oh, no. The world is never at peace out here, man. Do you look at the circus that is the United States? Oh, it's crazy, man. It's like literally... It's literally like a TV show. You think CR is team and means of progression? I know nothing about the progression team, dude. I have no idea. I've met none of them, and I don't know what they do. And I don't know how hard they work, or if they even play the game. But yeah, I have no clue. I think generally those people are pretty secretive because, or not secretive, but I think they don't really interact with normal people. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I doubt that they play the game much. But that's also dangerous to be like, I doubt that they play the game much. But, I mean, based off of their offers and stuff, the things that we've been getting, like 20x value, like, I don't know. Whoever did that was insane. How good is the new Evo? It's really, really good. It's phenomenal. It is actually so good. I love the new Evo. It's probably one of the best ones to play, too. Because it's so defensive, and it can shut down entire tags. Like, if we can get a Royal Giant into this, we might just win the game. Instead of Inferno Dragging like I typically would, we can Hunter just to show you guys. I think it'd be more fun. So I'll do this for science. I'm not going to do it yet. We'll wait a little bit when it's in range of the tower, and then we will hit it with the Hunter. Look, it can't move and it can't attack. Insane. It's so good to do that like right in front too. Then the Hunter gets maximum value. Look, we are able to freeze all this stuff here. So cool. Hunter is so good now. Like, it's actually just such a good card. This deck is really good at stomping noobs too. I think it is the best deck to stomp noob. Because I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's dead, right? The game is over again. Yet again. Another dude. Because there's like no way for him to defend against Inferno Dragon and Prince. He just doesn't know how to, right? And when it stays alive and locks on a tower and you freeze, it's diabolical. Like, he is going to go Royal Giant in the next couple seconds right into an Inferno Dragon and a Hunter. And it's going to be really funny. Or actually, we can Mega Knight and knock it back. Probably even better. Boom. No damage. Like, I can screw around a lot more than I could with other decks because I know I can take a tower. And, like, I don't really have to pay attention. Like, I was missing my princes against bandits. I was letting, like, the bandit connect to my prince. And that's, like, not good. The bandit should not have been dashing on my prince. Should have dropped it just close enough that the bandit doesn't dash. I was making misplays the entire time. Went through a bad breakup. Glad you're always positive, dog. I'm not always positive. Not even close to it, man. I try to be positive because then my life gets better. And whenever you're going through tough times, it's just kind of like, it's cringe, but you want to do things that make you smile and make you happy. That's just how it is, man. You're always positive, dog. Makes me really look at life in a new perspective, even on the worst days. Much love. Yeah, it is important, like on the worst days, especially, to try to do things that make you happy. Because when you get through those bad days, then when the good days happen, it's just so much better, man. And you'll remember the bad days. Like, I'll remember bad breakups. I'll remember bad sicknesses. I'll remember bad days with, you know, whatever happened. I'm not going to, like, mention bad things over and over and over again. I just mentioned some generic ones. But yeah, when bad stuff happens, you remember those days and you get proud of yourself for moving through them. Or at least that's the reaction that I try to have right now. I don't know. I mean, nice. It's only one hit. Okay, so If you guys play Princess Tower, it's 2 shots. But the on the second shot, you want to do it, I guess. Pretty sure it's second, maybe it's third. I forgot. Yeah. The guy's already dead. Game is actually over if he's at this. Oh, never mind. He Valkyried. That's pretty smart. I mean, just defend this with bomber. Maybe an early bomber too. Skeleton dragons stop in front and die. Please. Guys, I got recognized on a Pokemon video as well. That's really funny. Made me really happy. I mean, at least positive in streams and videos. No, I've definitely tried. I don't even think I'm that positive in streams and videos. I try to be. I think in videos, yeah, because like the videos are always the high points. On streams, I try to be realistic too. I don't know. I always want to be positive in real life as well, as much as I can be. I don't know if you guys have ever been around friends that when they're having a really bad day and you're hanging out in a friend group, they just like kind of bring down the entire mood by like being overly negative. Like it's okay to have bad days and stuff, but if you have bad days over and over and over and over again, you bring down the mood of the friend group, then it's kind of hard for the friend group to, want to spend a lot of time around them. Yeah. Also, like, being more positive in life has increased a lot of stuff. It's not just that. It's not just friend group, but it's also, like, you meet higher quality people. Like, just life is so much better. Life is so much better when you are positive. Even if bad things are happening. Because it puts you in a mentality where you're able to think that... It puts you in a mentality where you're able to be more optimistic and be ready for better things to happen. I don't know if you guys have ever been around those type of people that are like, oh, I'm not very good at something. Right? Like, let's say someone's phenomenal at climbing and they're just like, yeah, I'm kind of mediocre. I'm kind of mid. Or like they're phenomenal at tennis or pickleball or something. They're just like, yeah, I guess I'm okay. But you know that they're actually phenomenal and they know that they're phenomenal. But they're just doing that because they're like, yeah. Or they're like, oh, I'm trash, even though they're like phenomenal at a game, or if they're really, really good at something. If they say trash, I think that's the thing. Because those type of people, like, like, yeah. It's just, it's hard to be around that, I think. It's kind of hard to be around, like, calling everyone trash or bad when, it's just, they think that they have like they never are positive about anything. They're like, oh, everyone's trash. This is really like my gameplay is bad or whatever. It's hard to be around that and then be around people that are like bad day every day, like they can't ever be thankful about anything or appreciative about things or like say anything is good, I guess, whether it's skill level or days or anything. I really struggled with that, didn't I? Fine. They're fishing for compliments? Yeah, that too. Alright, where to go, Mega Knight? They want you to envy them? Yeah, that's also a possibility. Not necessarily sure the reason for that, but that happens quite often. I think that's like very, very common. Okay to have bad days. Yeah, 100%. Alright, where to go? Like, hopefully come back in this game. I kind of got finessed. This guy... Clan No War. Oh, guys, Clan Wars is probably the most detested aspect of the game. Really funny that he's like, Clan No War. We don't do Clan Wars in our clan. Wait, that's really funny. Imagine making a clan saying, like, you dislike the main feature of the Clan Wars. That's really funny that the main feature of the clan is disliked enough to be the name of his clan. Okay. Honesty implies recognizing both and you're bad at something and good at something. Yeah, 100%. I think it's okay to be like not saying that you're good about things, but like if you're good at something, you shouldn't say that you're trash at it, Because then it's yeah. There's a difference between just like not saying anything and knowing that you're good. If someone tells me that they aren't good at climbing, I'm gonna just be like, why are you climbing? Oh no, I think it's good to do things that you like that you're not good at. I think that's a super important life skill. A lot of people are just uncomfortable doing things that they are bad at. Like, it's pretty important to actually do that because you're never going to get good at things if you start off being, scared about that. You don't start off being good at everything immediately, right? It's an important life skill to learn to appreciate things and do things that you dislike. Or not dislike, that you're bad at the start. Yeah, words are tough. Oh, the prince might hit the wizard. Oh, please. All right, we're gonna hit this back. Prince will die, but the wizard will die too. Nice, that's so clean. And then we can Inferno Dragon on the Mega Knight too. We bomb around this Dark Goblin. Oh, oops. That was horrendous. I really goofed. Really goofed on that one, guys. Not my best work. Fine. Gonna jump on the wizard, and then we should be able to hog right or freeze and win the game with the Mega Knight tanking. Oh, really? I just automatically did that without thinking whatsoever. No thoughts, just vibes. Well, this is a very deserved loss, honestly, but I'm not going to lose somehow. Wow. Wait. Oh my gosh, that almost hit the tower. That went crazy. That was pretty funny. I'm not going to lie, that should not have worked. All right, it's going to be a good freeze on a mini P.E.K.K.A, right? Oh, the Mega Knight's going to hit the tower. Humpty Dumpty, dude. Humpty Dumpty fell down. You married? No, I'm not even close to married. You lost focus for a minute? Moment? I've lost focus this entire live stream. I'm not gonna lie. I've been so the opposite of dialed in. It's not even close to focused, bro. I'm surprised that we've won every single game. Develop these deep thoughts while winning games. Well, the gameplay's been horrendous. It's just that the, you know, I've gotten a little bit lucky. My deck is really good. I'm also not playing against people at my skill level yet. I will not win games if I play like that in the future. Great freeze for us, though. That's awesome. That makes me happy. I love looking at that and just being happy about, like, hitting a good freeze or just, like, making one good play after making 10 bad plays. I know, not that impressive, but it makes me happy hitting one good play. Because resetting his Inferno Dragon made it possible for us to stay alive here. If the wizard... was the Hog Rider not going to get targeted because it jumped or something? I want a Mega Knight. I think the Mega Knight is just definitely the play. I mean, we have to do small brain Mega Knight strategies here. Just how the game is meant to be played. Oh, that felt bad. That hit my tower. What time is it there? It's 4:54 p.m. Last live stream, we didn't lose a single game, I think. Or no, we lost one game. I lost one game at the end. Kind of crazy. Alright, so I could Prince and pull that back. Quite like doing that, to be honest. Inferno Dragon doesn't even come close to killing that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, that was insufferable. That was horrendous. How did that happen? Have you lost yet? No, I haven't lost yet today. Maybe this will be the first loss. Hopefully not, though. We'll play better. We'll play better. Keep forgetting he has mini P.E.K.K.A. Who are you? Okay. This is probably good. Wait. Oh! Oh! It worked! And then the thing stayed on the map too. He's gonna mini P.E.K.K.A counter. Sorry, he's gonna counter me with Could have maybe zapped that. He's gonna mini P.E.K.K.A, so yeah. A little bit. We're chilling so hard. Oh my god. Wait, I'm trying really hard right now. He's got lightning. We're dead. I think we're dead. Lightning not do enough. Can't really afford anything here. Have to freeze and then Hunter. This is rough. Yeah, he played better than me. I deserve to lose. There's no way he doesn't lightning me, right? GG, man. You played better than me. I deserve to take you out. Look how Mega Knight skillfully lands into the arena. That was a horrendous game online. I deserve to lose that one. All right, we'll focus up for the rest of the stream. We're going to lock in and win more games now. All right? We'll do that. Can you equip the birthday tower skins, please? Oh, there's a birthday tower skin? I didn't know. All right. Yeah, we haven't played Clash Royale in the last 3 days. So, 2 days? I don't know. I haven't played since the last time I streamed. Didn't play at all at end of the season. How many chefs do you think wrongfully executed in medieval times because the king food taster had a food allergy? These are questions I don't have answers to, bro. I don't know. I'm unaware. Alright, we can just bomber here. Little lumberjack. Confetti skin. Birthday cake, heard that. Oh, really? I'll take a look. Alright, we'll think about this a little bit more. I think that would have locked tower if I froze. We might have won the game. I think if I froze, I won the game. This is quite good, though. I'm not going to freeze. I don't want to, though. No? Does he have NATO? He's got bats, so maybe. That's bomb tower bullet. This matchup definitely doesn't feel bad, though. If he doesn't have NATO, it's pretty good. I'll get the bridge as a good opening play. Yeah, usually. I mean, if the opponent has NATO, it's really not that bad. Unfortunately, that stupid lumberjack thing is going to hurt a lot. Does so much damage. Lumberjack balloon with bowler is interesting with the freeze. Bats are pretty bad in that specific spot. So we'll force bowler on the left side and then just bomber spawn. The fact that he bomb towers every time is crazy. Cannon will still be good after the 6% damage nerf. It won't one-shot goblins anymore. So that's the big change. It's still going to be pretty good, though. He's got lumberjack balloon. He'll probably just drop it at the bridge. I might want to go prince in the back. Also Mega Knight. Arsenal to going prince. I think it's better. Synergize is better. Yeah, so then he's just going to tank it. I think he has to bowler this. We'll Inferno Dragon it, and then we'll zap the bats. Yep. This is dead. So I paid attention to his card cycle and actually committed to winning that game after the last bad game. So sorry about that last one, guys. I'm going to deserve it. I'm going to freeze here to guarantee we take tower. Yeah, Inferno Dragon probably would die 3 shots from the cannoneer. Probably would have taken tower anyway. He's going to balloon. Hunter preparation. Oh, that was sick. Guys, is that good or not? I hope it was good enough to take it. Yeah, it did. Nice. That was a really good Hunter. That was fun. You know, we can evolve our Hunter by not evolving our Hunter. Our Hunter was so far ahead in the gameplay. He was the evolved Hunter. When you were a pro, what was the experience that you've been through? I won $5,000 and I cried out of happiness and called my family. It was funny. Alright, where's the Funfetti skin? Let's go through these. Monk Graveyard, bro? Monk Graveyard's bad. Monk Graveyard is really bad. Right now, I wouldn't play that. I think that Monk is kind of a mid card right now. I don't think it's that great. Base set below. That's interesting. You don't mind me asking, are you married? No, I'm not married. You guys asked that multiple times this stream. I am not even close to married. I would not be married in the next 5 years, most likely. I'd have to know someone for a long, long, long time to want to be married. I'm not close to that. Oh, this is cute. I kind of like that one. That banner is nice. All the hot girls in the chat are asking. Yeah, I assume so. Definitely. Obviously. Average Clash Royale player says AJ 5-1s. Wait, you didn't even have the 5-1s typed out there. What's your favorite band artist? Ooh. Right now, I have my phone on me. I don't know what I'm listening to the most. I am listening to a lot of different songs. Literally, my playlist is just specifically hype music right now for working out. I was listening to a lot of NF a long time ago for working out. I think that was the one that I think I listened to it way too much for working out. How old are you? I am 28. I turned 28 recently. Just a couple days ago, I guess. Or no, a month ago? Sorry. Have kids in your 20s. We thought we could wait until 30s and then couldn't have kids, says Marine Pig. Yeah, I heard that's really rough. It's dependent on everyone's bodies. And like sometimes your body just isn't able to do it when you're older. I appreciate you telling me that too, man. That's a good reminder. What's your thoughts on a mirror buff? Let's mirrored cards count towards Evo's cycle. I don't necessarily know if that's like going to be the best thing for the game. Because what if you have a hunter and you're able to mirror it up and then the hunter becomes really, really strong? Like for broken evolution specifically, I think that would make them unbelievably unfair at release. You know? Because mirror is already really good when a card is broken. But when a card is broken and you get a broken evolution, like the game is just completely cooked then. Like imagine mirroring up hunters and just getting it on the field pretty much immediately. Like that's just like not, I don't think that's good or healthy for the game. I also screwed that up really bad. Alright, we just Prince. I want to see how the net does against his other stuff. It doesn't really matter because we are going to 3-crown, but I kind of wanted to see. It didn't really work. It's fine. We'll just 3-crown, I guess. What's the biggest mistake you see from Clash Royale players that prevents them from improving? There's a lot. Number one is like overcommitting. Usually people will just like randomly spam stuff. Like you'll see very frequently at the very start, all the people that I played against, I didn't play well. I mistimed my placements. I did suboptimal cards. I leaked Elixir. But like I really played subpar throughout those games. Like those are mistakes that you could see throughout all of them. The people that I beat pretty frequently. Okay, the Hunter placement was bad. It should have been more so behind the tower. If it's behind the tower directly, then it can hit everything. I'm going to Inferno Dragon early because I should be able to kill this Mega Knight. If he bats as we zap. If he zaps, then I think we just let it go. It should just die. No damage. We're going to zap on that. Your goblins die. That's really, really nice. Good freeze on the Inferno Dragon. Nice. Killing that Dark Goblin is so worth the 4 elixir. It also gets a little bit of sizzle damage on the tower. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of sizzle damage. What the? Okay. All right, that was a lot better than I thought. What's your religion? I actually don't talk about religion or politics here. So you'll never know if I am religious or political or anything like that. The other play that you'll see is like people will just drop a lot of elixir at the bridge, right? I think I said that already, but they'll just randomly drop things or they'll overcommit. And then if they don't have enough elixir on defense afterwards, they're like, oh, how can you defend that? That card's overpowered. But in reality, like no matter what matchup, usually Mohammed Light would be able to beat pretty much everyone because he allocates his elixir so much more effectively. So if you take the exact opposite of that, you'll see a lot of average or mid-ladder players just allocate their elixir horrendously. So when I won like 40 or 50 matches in a row, I think most of those games were based off of players just not knowing how to manage their elixir very quickly. And I picked up on that, so then I picked up the win. How do you think Clash could be improved if they reskinned the game? Okay, there's a misplay. I don't know why I did that. Well, I do know why I did that. We're going to tower trade, but this is just like a bad situation to be in. For Zap here as well to guarantee that we take tower. I need to Inferno Dragon on this cannon card. The cannon card dies, and I think we're okay. Cannon card needs to die. It does so much damage to towers. It does a lot more than the Mega Knight. We're fine. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Okay. What's the dumbest thing they teach in school? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I think that the worst thing is if you get a bad teacher and they don't teach you anything. That happens way more than I would like to, you know, like to have that happen. Happens way too frequently. Like, I think I had a French teacher in high school that literally wasn't even there half the time, and when she was just taking selfies of herself instead of, you know, paying attention. And then she gave away all the answers, so everyone just got hundreds. Then she looked like she was teaching, so then she would do well on her reviews, but in reality, and like no one would complain about her because she's just giving away free grades, right? But in reality, no one learned anything. So like the next year that everyone ended up taking French, we got a real French teacher from Quebec. He was really pissed at everyone because no one knew anything. He was just like, what did you guys do for, you know, however long you guys were in class? And we were like, we didn't do anything. She didn't teach us much. Feels bad, man. He's like, this is unacceptable. But obviously in the French, he's pretty pissed. Yeah, that Hunter placement is where you want to drop it, directly behind the tower, as you guys saw. All right, let's focus up. Log bait is more winnable when you have the Dagger Duchess, and not very winnable otherwise. Still alive. I think the Fur Dragon kills him. He literally arrowed on offense. Guy did a generational throw. GG. That was a really clutch freeze. I'm not going to lie. The gameplay was mid, but the freeze was good. I'll take the freeze. Would have played that a lot better. Any log bait tips? Make 6,500 trophies. Yeah, my best advice for anyone that's trying to climb up past 6,500 trophies, get to 9,000 trophies or whatever, is just play the same deck over and over and over again. I assume that's what you're doing since you asked a very specific deck. Log bait, a lot of times, like, Princess of the Bridge is a great way of getting damage. If you find out that your opponent doesn't have an answer to Princess, and like let's say they have like arrows and a really slow card cycle as their only spell, then you're generally better off cycling princesses in the back and building them up. So it's situational. That was the worst prince of my life. I should have activated King Tower. Wait, did I just push the Hunter closer to Lumberjack and kill it? Wait, was that the best Hunter of my life? Are we the best in the world? You guys saw that, right? Wait, that was crazy. This school year, we had a French teacher who quit within the first week, and they couldn't find one for a month, so it was a free period. Eventually got fired. Eventually got fired in a few weeks. Eventually we got one. Oh, okay, so he got fired in a few weeks. My bad. New one got fired in a few weeks. That's crazy. So you went through 2 French teachers. You had one that just quit, and then another that got fired. Yeah, if you're on a small situation, like a small school or whatever, that stuff happens way more often than you would think. Like, I lived on an island, so wasn't that many people there, you know? Wait, this Electro Dragon is going to be annoying. We're probably losing tower here, honestly. Just do this. This is probably the worst play I could have done. That Lumberjack's going to hurt so much, man. I hate that card. I lose to that, right? No, I don't. Thank goodness. Yeah, I messed up. I overcommitted like crazy. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. But he's going to throw down Elixir Golem, and I can't defend it. It's not possible. It's going to do too much damage. We have to hit the blobs, but the blobs are going to kill me. Yeah, it's such a scummy matchup. Battle Healer is actually really, really bad for this deck. It's winnable. I should have played better. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I played a lot better in that game. I shouldn't have lost that. Might be. You have positive vibes, but I think you're strict too. I mean, yeah. It depends on like what your definition of strict is. I don't like let racism happen, for instance. Like a lot of people let that happen in Clash Royale chats. So yeah, I guess like it depends, right? You know, you say like, you know, yeah, the stuff that Crusher used to say. I don't think he does it anymore. I think Crusher's more chill and stuff. But like a long, long time ago. I actually kind of like Crusher too. I don't know. I like a lot of the YouTubers. I don't really have problems with anyone. But yeah, like that type of stuff. I think some things were too far, right? So it depends on what side of the like how far you go, you know. What island do you live on? I used to live on Martha's Vineyard. I mean, that's where my family grew up on. So everyone there during the winter is like not that rich, but everyone during the summer is super omega ultra rich. So yeah, we live there during the winter, year round. Yeah, you did see me at a Pokemon vendor thing. You bought a legendary bird trio. It was PSA 10. Holy crap, that's Jake Small World. Yeah, wait. Pokemon vendor POV. Yeah, no, I bought quite a bit from, I like that guy. He's one of my friends. Really nice dude. I guess not really a friend, but talked to him quite a bit. Good guy. You like Ken? Yeah, I don't dislike Ken. I don't dislike any of those guys. There's not a single person I dislike from Clash Royale YouTube. Imagine thinking someone is strict because he doesn't know racing. Well, I mean, it could be strict compared to other things, like, right? It's just like, it depends on where it is, right? There's different levels to it, right? There's different levels to it. Sometimes, like, people don't moderate their chat, right? So, like, comparatively, like, yeah, obviously I read the chat and moderate it from that perspective. Like, there's certain things that I don't allow for, right? I just gave, like, an example of one thing that I don't like, that a lot of other channels, like, allow for. Or used to allow for, right? Or, like, that was commonplace in CR, right? Was. I don't think it is anymore. But it was. Once upon a time. What's your favorite Evo? Favorite Evo to play right now is probably Evo Hunter. I'm sorry that I'm, like, not showing it as much, but it, like, logistically doesn't make sense to throw it in there when it's not going to do as much. We'll drop it on an offense here. You'll see it against the Electro Dragon. The Electro Dragon's not going to hit, and it dies. It dies. Crazy, right? Crazy work. The Electro Dragon's going to get frozen again. Does it die to the Prince? Oh my goodness. Bro. Insane. Can we kill the Executioner now? Double freeze, though. Double freeze cheese. Wait, it's crazy on offense, too. If you can get it at the right moment, so your Inferno Dragon kills the Electro Dragon. You're going to freeze with that. Wait, he's going to have to NATO this hog. Imagine if we cycled back to a freeze and won the game off of that. Oh, I could have. I wasn't clean with it. Yes, he didn't get the shot off, so he just loses it. Ah, stop! I hate it. That hurt. It's not good for the soul, man. It's not good for the soul. No! It knocked the P.E.K.K.A back! I'm cooked, guys. Wait, with Dagger Duchess, I think we win this interaction. I actually have no idea. Oh! This is such a weird game. Stop it. Stop running P.E.K.K.A NATO into my freaking Mega Knight Hog Rider deck, bro. No one allowed you to do this. You woke up and chose so many sources of violence into me. I didn't play it great, but I think I played okay at the end. Glad we won. Maybe Broly? Yeah, no, I really like him. He's a very nice guy. I also would have changed... I'll tell you guys, like, things that I think. If you ever... I'll never go up to him and say that. But I think that he should change his name to something that's not related to, you know, another character. Like, having a character or another anime or... I don't know. Anything that's super searchable with the same name as you. It's harder for you to get, like, recognized or whatever. I guess with KFC and Orange Juice, they went against it. I don't know how. But I guess Ken uses his real name now, which is better for search. Orange Juice just got so big that it didn't matter. But yeah, when you're starting up YouTube, never create a generic name that's searchable like another character. I remember one of my friends was like Rob Stark. And I kept telling him to change his name, and he changed it to Coach Corey, which was way more recognizable, right? A long time ago, but yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that Pokemon vendor should change his name to something that's more, I don't know, brandable, that isn't related to another, like, character. Watching your stream at 1 a.m., I like your content. Dude, I have 1 a.m. brain cells right now. I have very little cells. Barely thinking, just vibing, just enjoying it. Alright, this hog should pull one of them. Oh, it pulls both? That's huge. Oh, that was so good. That was a lot better than I thought it would be. Sometimes I miss that, and it just feels bad, but we used all the daggers. We used all the daggers from both dagger duchesses. That was actually the best placement I could have done. I messed that up way too many times. And I didn't miss on the Dark Goblin. Let's go. Wait, we're not one brain cell Andy anymore. We're not one brain cell Andy. All right, let's see how this works. Does this allow us to one-shot it? No, if we zap, does it one-shot? Yeah, it does. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know if zap freeze one-shot it. I did it for science, okay? It's for science class. Dude, I'm so cooked. I don't think I could have played that much worse, guys. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, the number one thing that noobs do, including myself right there, is like overcommitting, right? There's, oh, okay, I over-defended the tower that was gone too. For science. I played really well and then I didn't. Like, if you mechanically play well, and then you mess up like that, it just erases all of your good performance, right? Like, I did super well. Oh, wait, why would he? We're back in the game because he all-in. We're fine. Yeah. You think Goblinstein getting nerfed soon? I don't want to waste my books on him. No, I don't think he's going to get nerfed again. He's totally fine. I mean, that's also my opinion, but usually I'm pretty right on that stuff. I think if you're hyper-focused in a niche, then the name onto the end of the searches fixes the ranking issue. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess you're right. If you like have the niche, the main thing, right? If they have like Clash Royale and then maybe X Broly or whatever, yeah, you're right. If you have multiple things, but that's just more annoying for people, right? You don't want them to type in more things. Okay, we're fine. He lost the game, I think. He overcommitted like crazy. What's your type in girls? Intelligent ones. Really smart ones. Which is objectively like cool, but also not necessarily the best thing in the world. Like if you just go for people that are academically smart, sometimes they don't have their life together as much. Or like they're just, you know, they spec into one thing very, very heavily. Yeah, it's like not the most important thing. One of the things I realized is like just because someone's smart doesn't necessarily mean like they have all the other skill sets in life. Like sometimes they don't know how to drive, right? Sometimes they don't know how to like take care of themselves or like clean or like do basic, you know, things in life. That's one thing that I learned. I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. There's guys, girls, everyone, you know? It's like if you super spec into one category, like if you're, hopefully it's still working. Sorry about that last game. I should have played better. I always feel bad when I lose when I play like really bad. Totally my fault. Every one of these losses has been very, very bad. Usually don't play that poor. Like the overcommitment was insane. I was more committed to the cause than anything else. The most committed I've ever been in my life. Did you look at the loading screen? Yeah, I did. I saw it was like original Clash Royale cards. I hope that they add some original Clash Royale themes into the game, you know, like some actual things that are OG. We can have a throwback to some of the old metas and play them. That'd be fun. Keep losing to midliner demons. Should I join them? Probably not, because you won't get better at the game. If you lose games like I just did, like you have to look at yourself and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? I like massively overcommitted on offense and played like a moron. So, you know, don't do that. I can also tell you guys why I lose every single game in the future and on this stream, just for reference. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe not. Who knows? Wow, my Mega Knight just hit all the wrong stuff. My Mega Knight just decided not today, Jick. Okay, I lose off of that, I think. You think he played a little bit better than me. I think it was a good micro interaction on his end. Wait. Oh! That zap was clean, because I'm pretty sure Archer Queen killed my bomber, and I lost the game then. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back like we never even left. The bomber's still alive, so we're going to counter approach with the hog. Wait, this guy's good. Because that placement was good earlier. Q&A when? I mean, it's Q&A always. Don't I always talk to y'all? I should have dropped that up higher, so then... Yeah, and I should have dropped my Hunter on the other side so it would have ran away from the ghost. Not my best work. Alright, let's see how this does. I like throwing Mega Knights often because it's just one of the more cost-effective ways. This guy is actually quite good at the game. Damn, I'm surprised that you're actually this good, man. No! Evolve Cannon's so broken. I'm cooked. Unless I'm not. We're try our hardest. He's got 2 cannons, man. Insane. Oh, we got him. He fumbled the defense. All right, the Hog Rider should die, the Hunter Bomber, and the Dagger Duchess. Nice. All right, we came back. That was really good, guys. Yo. All right, watch him take the tower somehow. I don't know. That was awesome. Are you streaming on 2 platforms right now? I feel like you're answering questions I've not seen in the chat. No, I'm like going and scrolling up and then reading everything. Your Mega Knight suffered more than Zelensky. Oh, man. Oh no, dude. It's like, it's not funny. It's not funny, but that was a good joke. Oh, that's bad. It was bad that I laughed at that. Oh, that's bad that I laughed at that. That was really bad that I laughed at that. That was really bad that I laughed at that. All right, sorry guys. All right, we're gonna hog right side. What's your favorite book or writer? You know, my favorite book. I liked Perfume a lot, which I don't know if what that says about me. I like George Orwell a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, I love George Orwell. A lot of dystopic novels. It's too wholesome to see me laugh. Not wholesome. That was a bad joke, bro. That was bad. Read Marcel Proust. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Oh, please! Yes! Yes! Alright. I'm sorry, Alexander Rios. You sound like a tennis player. Yeah, Mega Knight jumped all over the place. Insane. Right, alright. Rip headphones users? I'm sorry. It had to happen. We're just gonna Mega Knight in the back and see if we can do something. Obviously, you want to build up big pushes only. I almost fell asleep and jolted away to that joke. Okay. Political much? Yeah, I don't know. I read it, and I didn't see Democrat, Republican. I just saw... Yeah, I saw a name, and I forgot that was... I forgot. No matter what side you support, you can tell that he did not have a good time with that interview, though. Or that conversation. That was clutch? Yeah, no, that freeze was pretty good. Alright, we're gonna Mega Knight here, and then we're gonna Inferno Dragon as well. Looks like a win, because all we have to do is zap on the other side. Oh, if you didn't know, Evolved Royal Giant can actually hit air cards. It can kill a flying machine. If you drop something inside the proximity of where the Royal Giant's hitting, if I drop my Inferno Dragon here, it could actually get hit by the Royal Giant. Believe it or not, it does work. Kind of crazy. World's cooked. What other reaction is valid, really? Yeah, seriously. The world is always cooked, though. It's been cooked for a minute. Hopefully everything ends up being fine. But the thing is, like, no matter what's happening in the world, you got to move forward, you know? You got to enjoy life. You got to do things that you can do. Like, a lot of people just get super sad all the time about the things that are going on in the world, no matter what's happening. And it's like, you can't really control for everything as much as you would want to. As much as you would want to change everything. You can't, you know? It's a harsh reality. I'm just sick of all the wars. Yeah. There's a lot. I'm just sick of bad news. You know what? You know what I'd like? This is also just, like, corny, cringe, but also is very real. Like, I want this badly. I want to see a situation where there's a news channel that literally puts out positive news. Like, that's what I want. Like, it would just be so refreshing, man. It'd be so cool to go on a news channel and just, like, see positive news. And just, like, I know, like, you're ignoring all the things that are happening, but also at the same time, like, I just want to sometimes. That's also part of the reasons why video games are so cool, you know? Just jumping away from everything. If you're struggling in real life, if you're bad day, if something happened, just jump in the game and it's fun, right? Yeah, I don't know. I want to see that for news. Kill guy? Yeah. Oh, made me smile, which is insufferable. That's it. Yeah. I know, I don't want to be cringe, but there's no way of doing it that's not cringe, right? There's no way of doing it that's not super cringe. You're 100% right. I think so. You think the 4 lightning chests for 200? No, no, don't do it. Don't do any of their stupid offers. All their offers are scams. Please, do not support the scammer sale way. Positivity is great. No, I'm saying like, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Like, all right. I'm not necessarily sure, like, all the posts that I've seen that are positive are great. For instance, someone's, like, bragging about things sometimes. It's not necessarily the most fun to see. For instance, someone's like, oh, like, look what I did in Pokemon Go, or is this good? And they ask the question, is this good, or whatever. And they're just wanting to, like, brag about it. They're not actually trying to ask if something is good or not. That happens quite often. Like, I don't love those type of things that I see very frequently on the internet. Don't know if that makes sense. But I see that happen way more than I would want. Can't really freeze that, can I? Do I just lose? I think so. The Inferno Dragon is on the other side, though. We could maybe do this. And then kite this with a Prince. Maybe not lose the game. I don't know, man. I needed to freeze that. If I froze the Lava Hound, I could have won. But I couldn't. I just didn't have enough elixir. Ah, it's a sad loss. It's always hard to read satire at the moment. Do they want advice for trolling? Yeah, it's really hard to, like, see, like, the person's face, right? Because you can't physically see it. You don't know their reaction. You don't know the person. All right, all right. Let's go, let's go. Let's get it. But yeah, also, like, some of my friends, like, I think it's just, like, a natural reaction as well sometimes for some people. Like, I think, like, those type of happy news things are cool and all. But I think because people generally compare themselves to other people, they're not always as happy. I think a lot of my friends, like, even, like, people that I think are generally good people, deep down sometimes get, like, sad or whatever because of certain things. Like, there was one time where I was like, oh wow, I bought, like, a new Pokemon card, or I got, like, a PSA submission, and, like, the cards were coming back for me, right? And they were worth a lot, and they're really, really cool. I was super hyped about it, and my friends were like, I could tell that they weren't necessarily, like, super happy for me about it, because they were, like, not in a spot where they could get the same cards, because the cards shot up a lot and they just cost so much money, right? So they weren't, like, super happy for me on that end. A little bit jealous on that. I was like, oh, I got that vibe, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't doing it with that intention. I was just doing it because I was, like, super, super happy and excited about it, you know? So certain times, like, people, yeah, like, the good news thing, if you're upset and you hear good news, it doesn't always make everyone happy, I guess is what I'm trying to say, you know? Good news for other people, I guess. Yeah, sometimes it does. It depends. I'm just giving devil's advocate on that. Giving devil's advocate on why people might not enjoy, like, positive news all the time. You know? You feel me? Alright, we're a Hunter here in the back. What else are we gonna do? Oh, I had a funny thing at a card show today, or yesterday. Actually, a couple things. I had to talk someone into not scamming themselves. So there was, like, a card that I kind of wanted, but then I noticed it had a scratch, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I could pick this up. It has a scratch on it. He's like, oh, I could do $30 on it, and it was, like, a super expensive card. I was like, you know, like, just because it has a scratch doesn't mean, like, it's worth less. Like, it's just for me as a collector, as someone that, like, really likes cards, I just don't want cards with scratches. I don't want to pick those up, you know? So, yeah, it was insane where, like, he was about to completely scam himself, and I had to stop him from doing that. So, I guess that happens quite often, where, like, sometimes people just don't know any better. People genuinely love you? No, like, sometimes you can't help the reaction, right? Like, people are human too, right? Like, obviously, that's not their intention to, like, you know, do that. But, like, if you know someone well, you can read into how they feel if you, like, know them super, super well. And I do. So I know how they felt on that end. Alright, we're gonna go hog here. I mean, this could do well. What a freeze. I really haven't focused on this game at all. I also don't know why there's a mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Lava Hound deck, but that is also just a question for a different day, maybe. That's pretty funny, though. Think he's very wise? I don't know about that, man. Damn. Oh, that sucked. I love how you said I was very wise and then I did that. That's pretty funny, man. You're a funny lad, brother. Oh! Am I wise, though? I might be wise, guys. I might be a wise guys. Wait. Wait. Let me cook. Watch this. The Hunter on the bowler. Wait. Wait. There's no way the double freeze cheese. Oh, he wasn't ready. That is so fun. Oh, I didn't think of that. I'm so stupid. I've been playing this deck for how long? An hour and 21 minutes, and that's the first time I thought of doing that. I'm genuinely a moron. I thought of that way too late. Yeah, you can use the Evolved Hunter on offense with the Hog Rider to freeze like a P.E.K.K.A. or a Bowler. It doesn't work on towers, but yeah. It won't work on like a Bomb Tower. I guess that was wise. No, it wasn't wise. It was just sad that it took me so long to figure that out. I'm sorry, guys. If someone wins, someone also has to lose? Yeah, exactly. So like, well, not all the time, right? Hypothetically, you pull a card from a Pokemon pack. The Pokemon pack manufacturer makes money because they're selling cards at a large distributor. But like, it doesn't really cost them anything to make it. Someone then buys the card, rips it open, enjoys the opening process because it's just fun for them to do that. Then someone buys that card. The card is worth money for them to buy it from the person that opened up the pack because the pack didn't cost them that much money to open up the pack. Then they resell the card at a higher price point to someone else. That person gets sentimental value from the card, or they resell at a higher point if they want. Like, there's certain situations where like someone doesn't actually lose, you know, if you put it into that perspective. It's not always a loss. Oh yeah, no, that's not how it's supposed to go at all. What the heck, bro? Robbery. He skazammed me. I can't believe he scammed me like that. Okay. Yeah, so there's another dude that was like, I usually ask when I buy things from people, what's your cost basis on this? Or like, you know, how much are you into the card? Because like, obviously if someone bought the card at a lower point, they're going to be able to negotiate more. But if they, you know, bought it at like, you know, 80% as a trade-in, they're probably not going to be able to, you know, have that much wiggle room for their profit margins, right? Or maybe they bought it as a lot, bought the card at a lower point and at a high point and it went down, and then they're at a loss right now. They're just trying to break even. Sometimes that happens too. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is like, there was another dude that I met there, really good group of people, but yeah, I felt bad because they're like, oh yeah, no, we have a lot of wiggle room. And I'm like, okay, like, if you opened up packs, like, you also have to factor in to play all of the packs that you opened that were misses, right? You can't just be like, oh, just the cost of the pack, you know? Because like the other cards that you opened that you had misses, you spend $4 at least on each one of those packs, you know? So I had told him that. I'm like, no, like your cost base is definitely higher. Like don't sell yourself short on that, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad. Like I would feel really bad scamming someone or doing anything like that ever. I don't know. That's just one thing that I have like this sense of righteousness, or like not righteousness, but like I have really strong like morals on that end, which makes me I don't know. I don't think many people have that as much, or like they would like to say that they do, but like I've noticed that that's not very common, at least when people are selling things or when money's involved. People really care about themselves or their financial position more than anything else. It's not how the world should be. I wish that wasn't the case. All right, we have to freeze here, or we're good. Okay. Well, I think we would have lost the game to 2 bandit hits and the wall breakers connecting. We wouldn't have died immediately, but we would have died to the bandit if we didn't freeze. A lot of wiggle room is always bad. I feel like me too. Yeah, no, for real. Like, how do you go to sleep at night knowing that you just scam someone super hard? Pokemon card value is too subjective? Yeah, it is. Very subjective. Price appreciation on artwork, and then also, I mean, you know, the other thing about it is like, it doesn't actually have any real value itself, you know? It's just a cool card that people have a lot of love for. You see my message on the Mega Knight Evo interaction? No, I didn't see that. Let me take a look. B-Rad prides himself on being a freeze cheese master. Now he has competition. I don't think so. I don't think I'm a cheese freeze master competition for him yet. I think I just have fun with it. Not the best freeze player ever. I'm actually pretty trash at freezing, to be honest. Definitely like one of the worst freeze users. Based off of, like, comparatively to my skill level. I think I am very bad with freeze. Unless I play it a lot on a specific day, then I can get okay at it. By the way, do you know the Mega Knight interaction? It flings a recruit or any troop and dies and becomes Jesus and walks over the river. Didn't know that. See, these are the pro tips that I need to know. Thank you, Lord Grim. Okay. I don't want to cycle this. Nice! Let's go. I always freeze nothing, says Brett. Hey, dude, pause the elixir trade all day. You freeze their mental. You make them frozen in fear. Hi from Australia. Just tuned in while having lunch. You guys have the best accents. I think that the Australian accent is actually the best one. Maybe British is. I don't know. It's top 2, at least. Try looking for the bug after the stream. What do you mean? Someone else has a bug. Ooh. Yeah. One of my friends refused to kill a bug yesterday and took it outside the house and, like, set it free. I thought it was, like, the most wholesome thing ever. He's like, dude, the bug never did anything wrong. We're just gonna let it outside. And the girl we were with was, like, freaking out. She's like, get it out. I was like, whatever. It's all good. It's the buggy. Nah, mate. Aussie accent is best. Bloody hell, mate. You're gonna do that to me? You're gonna put me on the spot and say I have to say? Jamaican accent is best. Jamaican accent is pretty good. I like the Jamaican. Yeah, one of my friends on Martha's Vineyard, Jamaican, and has one of like the best accents. He's really chill. I love that guy. I try not to say names though, because in case, you know, you actually know the person and then dox them or whatever. If it's like a obscure name. Most wholesome thing was when you rage baited the Lego thing. I never want to hear that type of insult on today's internet. Oh, that was fun, yeah. I got so angry. I was like, I hope you step every day. I hope you step on a Lego for the rest of your life. That was the worst thing. I think that was definitely the worst thing I've ever said on the internet. Like, by far. It was really bad, dude. Like, that was... It felt bad saying that. I looked at myself. I was like, you know, I did get insulted and stuff, but, like, still, probably should have said that. That was really toxic. That was really bad. Okay, can we, like, do something here? It's not working, guys. No! It retargeted! Ah! Ah! Stop it! Chill! Please. Calm down with the random cards at the river. He's trying to zap through my defenses. Does Dark Goblin push Valkyrie? Dark Goblin push Valkyrie. I don't know. Like, probably? Yeah, I think the faster cards always push slower cards. How it is. I believe that we can win! Okay, the zap timing was horrendous because we could have overlapped the zap with the freeze. It's like, you know, we could have timed it better, right? We're smarter. We're smarter. I'm not actually that intelligent sometimes. Oh, come on. We don't want to see Jumpty Humpty Dumpty. I don't want to see Jumpty Humpty Dumpty. Stop the Jumpty Humpty Dumpty. I just want to get my own Jumpty Humpty Dumpty. Oh my gosh, we didn't Jumpty Humpty Dumpty on him. No? No, bro. Oh, yes. Chill just like that. You're such a good boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2 Jumpty Humpty Dumpties at the bridge. That was insane. Would you say that was bad? My gameplay was pretty bad. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, yeah. So if you have Zap and Freeze, or Zap and Snowball, or like spells that have crowd control, you don't want to overlap them. If you drop them at the same timing, or like you have a Freeze already on the arena, your Zap is like 0.5 seconds. You want that Zap to be after the Freeze, then you can stun your opponent for a short duration. If you're freezing and then zapping, unless it kills the card, you're wasting a little bit of stun duration because you're overlapping your zap while the freeze is already in place, so you're not getting that extra stun of 0.5 seconds. You might not think it's a lot, but it is a lot. It is really bad. Do you have other channels? Yeah, I do. SirTag is my other channel that I'm going to be uploading a lot more on. I haven't played in a couple years. The game looks complicated now. You're right. You, sir, are right on that. It is very complicated. Like, I legitimately didn't play this game for 2 days, and I feel so out of shape with it. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing a lot worse than normal. Mechanically, at least. And I can tell you guys why, right? Like, I have reasons why. Like, could have played better on that, you know, aggro play where the freezes were just missing all the time, and then also specifically that last one. Bomber here. What do you think Retro Royale event is worth they announced? I hope it's something big, man. I hope it's like a 2v2 ladder, but Retro Royale. I mean, I also didn't look at it, so I have no idea. I legitimately didn't look at it. I haven't played the game in all days. Is it okay if I share the link for the weird interaction in the comments after the stream? You can delete it if you want to watch it. Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. If you're a mod, you can do it. Like, I trust you. If you're a moderator, just do whatever you want. Not playing for today. It feels rusty. It's aged, good sir. Happens to me too. Yeah, no, 100%. Sometimes you just like don't play your best. Sheesh, that was a lot of damage on the tower. And then he's going to lose the Goblin Cage Brawler. You can Mega Knight here and then go Prince. What's Retro Royale? I assume it is something like back in time, you know how it is. Wait, was there a donation that I didn't like really respond to? Oh, I said, yeah, I did respond to it. Chief, thank you so much for the dono as well. I do appreciate that. I think I responded to it, but I didn't say thank you. Let's freeze so we can keep the bomber alive. I quite like that, keeping the bomber alive. Hola to my hunter. Yeah, it just keeps killing the card in front, so we don't ever really get a good shotgun shell, do we? I think it's better for us to build up something with this. It just seems like generally a better option than anything else. The Electric Spirit didn't get what it wanted. We can freeze on all this. Getting the Goblin Cage Brawler with the freeze is crazy work. I'm going to go Hog Rider on the other side. I'm going to get a Bar Barrel from him too. This is beyond bad for him, I think. Okay, never mind. Dodger this. Might be able to get away with a Mega Knight. Nope. Kind of had to drop it on the wrong side. Okay. Not bad. Win a bubble. He's down a lot of elixir. I think he's... Look. Him cycling that is insane, actually. Because he cycled all of his elixir pretty much. We have to have zap on that for sure. Mega Knight should jump on the tower. Yeah, I just hit the tower in there. Oops. Jump, hit, same thing, right? Don't matter. My girlfriend says that she loves your videos and it helps her get better at the game. Says, yeah, all right. Or yeah, I. Yeah, I definitely hope that's the case. Literally. That's my response. I don't know, man. I feel like my videos definitely do help people. But at the same time, usually when people have those names, it's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe. I'm a non-believer. Love your stream vibe. Hope your videos and life going well for you. Yeah, it's going great. I mean, I literally can't complain. I'm very, 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 very lucky. And I have a lot more things that I'm expanding on and doing. Cool. They helped me? Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Evo Hunter helped a lot this stream. It should have done more. It did some cool things. It did something great at an hour 21 minutes. I should have done it a lot earlier, but I'm not going to talk about that. I could have played better with it. But it is the first time playing it. It is. Jake lives so close to me. Do you live in Seattle? Seattle's an awesome place. I do hear sirens 24/7, 365 though, living in the city. Can we not die here? A dangerous game, guys. I think I literally have to freeze on the bats. Stop it! I'm so dead. No, he played that so well. I guess he just kept spamming stuff because he knew he was up. Wait, we're not dead yet. Christ. Miner doesn't do 500 damage. Mega Knight kill Fly Machine? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because the Hunter thing. That's funny. I did not see that. I did not see the Mega Knight kill Fly Machine. I do think that's funny, though. Can we push the Hunter with a Hog Rider? Oh! It kind of worked. Alright, the tower's gone. Unless I freeze. I'm not going to do that. Have you ran RG? I keep hearing it's a tough deck now. Is it back? SirTag, let us know. It's definitely back. RG is really good with Hunter. So it worked pretty well. I live in Bellingham, so it's an hour away. Oh, it's not that bad at all. Hell yeah, man. I might do Pokemon card show stuff, so I'll let you guys know if I ever do that. In Washington. What are we doing here? Go Hunter. And then Mega. We can go Bomber here as well. Zap. Still cooked, right? There's no way we win this. This guy played better than me. He's actually very good at the game. Surprised that we played in someone super this good. You know the sad thing is the freeze doesn't stop the ability. Wish it did. Where's Supercell? They're in Finland. They're all the way in Finland. Frigid Finland. Seattle rains a lot. Yeah, Seattle's phenomenal unless, you know, you're talking about it raining. I would beat you. You make easy mistakes. Does Cameron just do it? Maybe. I mean, I'm not like the best player in the world, man, but I'm also top 1,000. So like, if you just look at the gameplay when I'm commentating and chilling, having fun, it's not really representative of how well I play when I, you know, try my hardest, right? Not the same thing. I mean, if you want to see if you're better than me, then look at your ranks and see if you've hit the same ranks as me. If you have, you know, then you're at my skill level or better. If not, then you're not. What's the worst thing that you did in life? I don't know, man. Not really sure on that. I'd have to think about it a lot. Oh yeah, we've just been playing this a lot, so we'll see what we can do. Let's get a win again. Number one in our hearts. Yeah. Have you always lived in Seattle? No. I used to live in Boston for a long, long time. Boston was where it's at. It was awesome, and then the prices just skyrocketed so much that kind of unfeasible for me to want to like live there for a long period of time. We're in Inferno Dragon early, so he's down 3 elixir from that, and then, okay, he's going to have Mega Knight Electro Dragon. That's not a real deck. I don't think I've ever seen Mega Knight Electro Dragon in my life. Unless it was like in the old meta, where Electro Dragon was like one of the best Evos in the game. So yeah, you'd see it with P.E.K.K.A, but you would not see it with this. This is looking really bad for me. Sure, we've fallen on tough times, dudes. Good die. It's gonna get hit. Rough. Can activate King Tower here. Well, I guess not anymore. Yeah, I don't know why we matched into Electric Dragon. That's just really unlucky. Usually, P.E.K.K.A, you have to be worried about that, but Mega Knight, it's like, it needs extra damage, so the Electric Dragon doesn't necessarily make sense that much. But we are a mid-ladder, so I guess the decks are kind of weird sometimes. Skeleton Army, too, wow. Kind of don't want to Mega Knight this. But I kind of have to. The only reasonable play to kill the Skeleton Army and then still get counterpush, the Prince is, like, not great there. This is a really rough spot. Because I based my decision off of, like, what deck he would probably have. Oh, he doesn't have that much elixir if he's going to go Goblin Gang and try a Tornado. Yeah. Good. We can Prince on Prince. This is totally fine for me. I mean, he doesn't zap me. Nice. That's great. And then our Prince survives. We can Bomber with this as well. Got 7 elixir going at him. Okay, that was kind of bad on our end. The Hunter even kill us? We're not Hunter. Oh, no! Look, I got scammed. Oh, no! Oh, I wish I timed the zap better there. Alright. Well, we'll go on to the next one. We'll play better there. We'll definitely play better in the next game. This deck is trash. Change it. Respectfully, dude, like, the deck's #1 in the world right now, so if I played poorly, like, it's my fault. You know? Also, like, the people we're playing against are a little bit better than the people we were playing against earlier. This is the very first day of the season, so, like, if you're watching this later on and you're like, you're losing League 6 players, these people are all likely Ultimate Champion, or have been Ultimate Champion, because it is the very first day of the season, so they had to win all their games to immediately hit League 6, pretty much. Also, I did make a play, assuming my opponent would not have Electro Dragon with a Mega Knight deck, so, you know, I stand by that. I think that was, like, not the worst thing in the world, but, like, he did end up having a weird card combination that typically is not played. Mega Knight Tornado with Electro Dragon into a Mega Knight Inferno Dragon deck with Hog Rider is a pretty bad matchup. Wade is #1. This guy was #1. And then Hypno decided to, you know, play a bit. Haters are attention speakers behind screen. I don't know. I don't think these guys are like, #1, I don't think they're haters. #2, I think they're just, like, typing things without thinking. I think there's a difference. Does that make sense? Like, I think it's like, they're not hating, because, like, if they were hating, they'd say something about me, right? They'd be like, oh, Jake, you look ugly, or Jake, you're so skinny, or something about my personality, right? Or person. I think hating is different than saying that. So yeah, no, I think those are entirely different things. But yeah, I think you're right. Sometimes they're attention seekers, but I think that that's legitimately their viewpoint, that the deck sucks, which is just wrong, right? If you lose a game with the deck, a lot of times you're just not playing well if the deck is actually good. Or maybe, like, you make the right decision and the deck matchup that you're playing into is just kind of weird. Like, every miss is that. Playing into some of the decks I was playing into earlier were just really weird. No! Ah, 2 missed spells in a row. Alright, so yeah, if I lose, this is my fault. 100%. Not good. We're just out here. Who finished #1 last season? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll share the link in the comments. Yeah, I'll take a look. We're chilling. I'll actually get some really good content. I'll try to record some videos after this. That freeze is painful to watch. Yeah, I know, it happens. I mean, I told you, like, I'm not the best freeze player. I haven't played in freeze or Clash Royale in the past, like, couple days, so playing a little bit worse than normal. Fine. I also would like to not play into someone that has, you know, Electro Dragon, Tornado with a Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. But, you know, such is life. Sometimes you do match into people that have those decks. Can't really do anything about it. Like, it is what it is. What's the strongest tower? I think Dagger Duchess is probably one of the better ones. I don't know, like, what the pro players were playing at the end of last season, because I didn't look at it. Don't listen to negative comments. No, dude, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about it. Like, I'm chilling. Mentally, I'm, like, in a really good spot right now. You guys don't have to worry about it. The only comment that actually triggered me the entire day was one of the first ones, which was someone took something out of context and He's actually like a pretty nice dude. He apologized afterwards. So like, that was the only thing, man. When I'm actually triggered, you guys will know. You'll see. And then like, I'll be honest about it too. Generally. All right, we'll go Prince, and then I think we can maybe Mega Knight here. He's gonna freeze as well. That's fine. It was really, really good for us actually. Huge counter push. He uses freeze. Try this. Try this. See how this goes. Dual freeze. No, that was really bad. I wonder what went wrong. I just kind of spammed my stuff at the bridge. But like, I thought it would go a lot better than that. See, like our Inferno Dragon's getting caught. Man, that's not a fun. I thought for sure we had him. Like, I want to take a look at that interaction because I literally, like, I thought he was dead. I don't know how that worked out so well. Did we literally capture a bat? I think we might have captured a bat. Probably it. Played that so well. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I want to take a look. That was very confusing. I just like wasn't even looking at the screen, guys. I'm not even joking. I literally wasn't even looking at the screen. I have like a Hog Rider, Inferno Dragon, Freeze, Evolved Hunter. Like, I thought he was dead here. They're probably frozen early. They're probably frozen on the Evolved Hunter when I saw it, so then it doesn't get its like thing out. Yeah, if I froze on the Evolved Hunter before it gets the net, I think we're fine. The Lumberjack's on the Hog Rider. My Mega Knight dies before it jumps. I freeze afterward. My Hog Rider isn't even doing damage because it's frozen. Then, my Inferno Dragon, how does it die? It's at pretty low health anyway. So if the Inferno Dragon was higher, I think it would have killed the P.E.K.K.A. I think that was literally like the worst thing that could have happened. My net was wasted on a bat. He zapped, but it's just like too late. And then the counter just hits me. Yeah. If Mega Knight jumped on the Hunter, I think it would have been a better interaction. If our Inferno Dragon was healthier, I think it would have been better. If we zapped immediately on the bats, it would have been better. If we had went for a freeze instead of a Hunter, that would have been better too. That Evo Hunter at the bridge was a mistake? Yep, I think that was the main mistake. I think that's what I said. I think like freezing instead would have been better. Alright, let's be a D-Gen. We're the Mega Knight player you never wanted to see! It's a me! Bro said what went wrong and then just spammed at the bridge. Well, I wanted to see what went wrong because, like, when you're up a lot of elixir, you can spam at the bridge, right? Like, I'm not sure if you've ever, you know, played Mega Knight decks before or played those types of decks. But when you're up a lot with a freeze deck and you have a Prince and a Mega Knight and Inferno Dragon, you usually want to be spending your elixir all at the same time. It's not like I did that randomly. But yeah, this game, if I lost this game because I spammed at the bridge, then yes, that's like a gimmicky, like, let's hope and pray. Does that make sense? Minus 319 with Magic Archer hitting cards is incredibly educating. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that helped you. No way your opponent's using Furnace? Well, there's no way Furnace is going to hit my tower. I can tell you that much. Oh, baby. We one-shot that. Really nice. That's pretty fun. I think Golem is more effective when it comes to spamming. Yeah, it depends situationally. I don't want to be that guy that's like situationally, but it is situational. Bro, it hits every card for 319. Yeah. It is 319 for every card. It doesn't really matter. But like, splash damage cards hit every single card for bonus damage from the Rune Giant. Look, another Mega Knight. Yeah, that's just how the game is, right? If we zap, I'm pretty sure the Hunter dies, which is nice. League 1 to 9 is Mega Knight spam every game? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not right now. At lower levels, then sure, I do think that there's a lot of Mega Knight. But right now, because it's first day of season, you're going to match into a lot of good players. I think the person that we played into last game was actually pretty good for games. I don't think he was just Mega Knight spamming. Multiple. Yeah, no, I'm well aware. It like the Magic Archer when it's buffed by Rune Giant. Wait, are you saying that it does 319 regular? And then it's buffed 319 by the Rune Giant as well? If it actually does 319, that's crazy. I'm confused on what you're saying, dude. Because the Rune Giant buffs Magic Archer 319 damage. And since the Magic Archer is a splash damage unit, it does do bonus damage to multiple things at the same time. This is such an annoying deck. Oh, wait. Wait. I think we can cook him. Oh, if that jumped on the tower, that would have been good. Ah, I messed up. A goofy goober. Fine, though. I can just, like, Mega Knight on this and be okay. If we hit the skeletons. Wait, this guy is so annoying. Trying to steal my stuff out here. He's got all spells. What the heck? What the hells, bro? Oh, the Hog Rider had different plans today. Yes, sir. What a crazy game. Who's the top ladder player that plays this deck? I forgot his name. I can show you. I stole the deck from him. Arian. Whatever. A couple other people that play it. Pretty sure. No, it's not him, is it? It's not Arian. Forgot. Like FZ? FX? FZ? Something like that. Yeah, it's not that guy. The person that's number 2 doesn't play this as much as the other guy. I'm just gonna freeze because he's depending on the skeletons to kill. There's gonna be a lot of damage. And we hit the Ice Spirit already, so it's like -2 trade for the freeze. We'll take it. Oops. The Mighty Miner getting pushed is insane. Does it do double with a curse? No. No. The curse does 28% extra damage. It's not even close to double. Not even close to double. That's Surgical Goblin's deck? No, it's not Surgical... It's not Surgical Goblin. Oh, no. Unless you're... I think you're probably ironic. Like, I think you're saying that ironically. Like, Surgical Goblin made a video on it, so it's his deck. Yeah, that's generally like what people do for content creators. They're like, oh, the content creator made a video on the deck, so it's his deck. That used to happen to me all the time, or it still does. People are like, Jake created the deck, and it's like, I didn't really. Just let the Hog Rider do its thing. I thought it would die without taking the tower. I thought it would leave it at 300. Oops. We can Mega Knight Prince, Mega Knight Inferno Dragon. You do whatever. It was 50% damage amplification on release. I think it was like 40, maybe 50. I'm not sure. Rune Giant. No, the buffs, like, obviously the buffs stack, but it's like not. The 319 damage is flat. Does that make sense? I literally lose this. Pretty sad. Can't do. I don't really have an answer to the Firecracker in this deck, do I? The matchup is actually really bad. With the Mighty Miner. Kill the Mega Knight. The matchup is actually really bad. I guess we can kill the Mighty Miner with the Hunter, right? Kind of the game plan, but we can't really break through Tesla and Mighty Miner. That's the main issue here. We have found. That was a bad Inferno Dragon. I thought that Tesla wouldn't hit that. So, to sit down. Man, that's just so disappointing. I don't like this matchup at all. I think I could have played that one better. But I do think this is probably the worst matchup I've gotten all day. I think this is the most unfair matchup the entire day. The only one that I think is actually fair. I think, well, maybe not. I think the Electro Dragon Mega Knight deck is fair with the NATO. This is the one that... Fun. But against Firecracker without arrows is not fun. Especially when they have 2 answers to you. I could have played better, though. All right, we're going to dial in for 3 games, play our best Clash, and then be off for the day. And then I'll record some Clash Royale videos, okay? So we're going to play our best Clash right now. We'll just dial in. We'll see how well I can actually play right now. Hog Rider is going to die without damage. Feels better. We can maybe go for a bomber in the back, but I kind of want a hunter. Because if we hunter, then it's going to be better to cycle the evolution. We don't have bomber evolution. See, that's why Firecracker needs a nerf. I don't know if Firecracker needs a nerf. I just don't like playing against it when I don't have arrows. Okay, I cycled the Infer Dragon. That was a misplay. Should have been a Prince. Because now I don't have anti-air responses. Should have a Lava Hound deck too. Let's cycle a Prince directly into the Infer Dragon, so our Infer Dragon might win. Really? And we have good zap targets as well, potentially. We'll just let that happen, I guess. We can pull back his Infer Dragon with our Hog Rider, which is definitely the right play. And he's going to know that. Lightning with that is weird. Lightning NATO is weird. Little whack deck, dude. He's down a bit of elixir, I think. Mega Knight. Does it go in front? Ah, not ideal. He's down a lot, though, so maybe we can punish him for that. He's got Mega Knight as well? What a crazy deck, dude. Actually insane. Alright, I mean, the dagger's depleted, so maybe. We have Zap, too, so we're going to kill his Inferno Dragon. We win this interaction against his Inferno Dragon for sure. Oh, no, ours even fires first, so I don't even need to. Prince at the bridge. Should have dropped it here, because then it goes quicker. The Valkyrie is just obscure. We can Hog Rider as well, because he doesn't have any ammo, so he's just kind of cooked. We played that a lot better than him, I'd say. Very deserved win, if we get it. Because the Dagger Duchess has no ammo, I just want to keep punishing him. I hope the Bomber gets a hit. Okay. Hog Rider here, I guess. Sorry, Hunter here. Wonder how this does. How defendable is this for you? Oh, it would have been cool if we could knock everything together and then freeze it. Our Inferno Dragon still wins. Don't even want to do anything. I'm gonna let it go. Nice. Our Inferno Dragon kills that too. We can 100% go Prince Hog because he's just down so much. He's dead. 100% loses. Good win for us. Go back to the freeze. One last Hog hit would have been awesome, but it didn't happen. Bomber's gonna splash, so he has to like spend extra elixir because it would have killed the Mega Knight. He just cycle Inferno Dragon in the back, then Mega Knight here. Doesn't even matter. The Mega Knight on his end is dead. I'm just like kind of not a fan of how many people that we match into that have Tornado with like Mega Knight against Hog Rider. Just like kind of weirded out by that, to be honest. The amount of people that have a NATO in their deck with P.E.K.K.A. or this, you know. Alright. Force the freeze. Counter. And a Hog counter with Hunter. For all intents and purposes, bro has a very good matchup. Tornado Mega Knight into a Hog Rider deck. But you also have a big spell, so you can finish off games. So not exactly the best thing for us. He's gonna Inferno Dragon, so we're to predict it. And then we'll zap to reset his Inferno Dragon. We'll freeze as well. I want to win this interaction at the bridge, so the Hog gets a hit. Nice. And we killed his Inferno Dragon, so then like we don't have to worry if we Mega Knight, because then the Inferno Dragon would kill my my Mega Knight. We wanted to win that interaction. Good win. All right, we'll win 2 more in a row. We'll play our best for these last 2 games. I haven't really focused too much on the other ones, so we're dialed on these. All right, I'll play really, really well. Hog Rider at the start, directly into a Wizard, Guards, Electro Spirit. That's 8 elixir spent, 9 elixir spent from our guy. I spent 4. So, still up elixir after cycling this Bomber. He spent more than me. Let's Hunter just to get the evolution. It's easier for him to counter compared to a Prince. I think the Prince is probably the better play. But I think with evolutions in the game, it's just... I'm different. Also, we have the Inferno Dragon. We have anti-air responses, so I feel like the Prince is like more valuable. Yeah. So, ideally, we cycle our Inferno Dragon a little bit lower, but... I think it's fine. We have answers. Nice, and it's going to pop the shield. Very cool. That should basically die. I'm going to Hog Rider here, so we only take one hit on the Hog instead of the tower. I could Zap. I think Bomber's better. Hunter also works to get to the evolution, though. I think I cycle Hunter and invest 2 more Elixir. Just to get to the evolution. It is slightly silly to do that, because the Bomber's objectively better there, right? Like in every other purpose, it's just nicer. The Hunter doesn't even hit the tower here, does it? We did force the Electro Spirit. We just do this early. And I can zap on his Inferno Dragon if he does it. He has one. I forgot if he did. Nice, he just lets it go. That's 7 Elixir perished. We could freeze. Probably better just Mega Knight, though. Especially if he stacks up more stuff. Nice! Didn't get the hit. The animation was about to go on my tower. Ooh, this is good if it hits. It does. This is really good now. I think he's dead. I think the game's over. Mega Knight jumps on tower. We're going to freeze the left side while the Mega Knight's full HP, like, sorry, not full HP. Full ability to hit the tower as much as it wants because there's no daggers from the Duchess anymore. We're going to Prince here. We can Hunter on the Wizard. Or we can Mega Knight. I think Mega Knight's just probably better. Ooh. How's this do? Yeah, his package is dead. Look! The package just sits there. It can't do anything. It can't escape. You can't leave. It can't even target my Mega Knight. It can't even target the Mega Knight. He did Lightning, so I'm going to Hog immediately. He's going to lose the tower here. I need a Bomber. Oops. Bomber, go back. Maybe come back. It doesn't matter. We use freeze. I meant to cycle the left side, obviously. Power troops are okay. They could fix balancing in the Codian with each tower interacts with 120 cards. Yeah, there's too many cards. It's definitely matchup dependent sometimes. Also, if you guys are enjoying this content, I think this is the first time I asked. Like the video if you enjoy. Don't have to if you don't want to. But if you want to support me, feel free to like the video. That's why they don't run Dagger Duchess in mid-ladder. Dagger Duchess is really good at mid-ladder. It beats all the Goblin Barrels. And Dagger Duchess is really, really good against bait decks. Especially Royal Recruits. I leaked Elixir more than I would want. Bomber takes the targeting, so our Inferno Dragon wins. Oh, yes! Beautiful. Prince hits tower, or we can force out all of his Elixir and then freeze left side. Damn, I really wanted to freeze there. Gonna let it go, because if you didn't know, wall breakers die. I'm going to go Hog as soon as we can because the Duchess doesn't have all the ammo yet. Freeze last second. That's pretty good. A lot of damage. I wanted to make sure my Hog Rider wasn't spellable. You feel me? If the Hog Rider could get killed by a spell, it's a different story. Yeah. Now the Bomber, like, at least stays alive longer. I should have dropped the Bomber in a spot where the other tower was able to hit the Dagger Duchess tower should have been able to hit the Valk. I think like right here was optimal. Right here. We want the Dagger Duchess to hit. I dropped it too much in the middle. I think I dropped it like here. Not good. We want the second tower engaged. Really? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. That's annoying. That's actually annoying because I could have Mega Knighted that. I think that hits. That's really frustrating because that was objectively a bad play. Got bailed out by my bad play because I didn't expect him to do that. Could have expected the bad play to happen. My bad. My Hunter loses this. I think I just lost. That's crazy. Yeah, I lost the tower there. That's a pretty frustrating interaction. I didn't play well there. Okay, luckily he's just all in. Like a crazy person. There's like not much. Defend this easily. We're gonna have the Prince connect to the tower if the Mega Knight doesn't. Okay, that's good. I freeze. Doesn't have Skeleton Army, so that should connect. Got back to something crazy. Jeez, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I can't lose this game, please. I don't. I actually. I'm not with him. That is not a game that I wanted to lose. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. You hit 4,000, 5,000 in the world with that last season in Ultimate Champion. That has to be the craziest deck I've ever lost to in my life. I could have Mega Knighted. I could have Mega Knighted and killed the Knight and the wall breakers and won. Yeah, we are not ending on that. That's insane. We're not ending on that. That is horrendous. Holy heck. I mean, you got to give the guy innovation props, right? You got to be like, congratulations on innovating one of the craziest decks I've ever seen in my life. But also at the same time, losing against that? Oh my gosh, man. Because like we had like victory right in between our jaws, man. And we didn't have it. We didn't snatch it. All right, so we're just going to freeze the guarantee we take most of the tower. Just safer there. And then the Dagger Dutch is going to be great. Okay, so let's do this placement. So we would have the second tower help out if we needed. He didn't spam more. And I guess the Battle Hero was slightly off to the other side. We're going to have to Inferno Dragon here. I already copied this as Brett. Yeah, I don't think the strategy is good on his end, but it worked. I just wasn't really ready for it. I think it's one of those things that the surprise tactic of never playing against anything like that in your life is just going to be really unbearable to play against. Oh, man. I hate that. There's so many things in Clash that you look at and you're like, man, why does that exist? It's okay. I lost a Mirror Barb Hunt today, says Maxwell. Oh, man. That's frustrating, too. When you think my opponent isn't that dumb to do it, and then they always do it. Yeah, man, that was like a really bad play for him, for sure. I mean, I also cycling this is a bad play for me, this Prince. Guess not that bad if it takes the tower. Here's the battle healer. He heals all the bad. I sucked. Oh, that was horrendous. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we can still defend this. The Prince is going to be able to clean up with the Hunter Evolution. I have faith. Hunter Evolution knows what's up. And then we can Inferno Dragon. Wait, Hunter Evolution! Hunter Evolution! No! Hunter Evolution is the solution. Hunter Evolution is the solution. There's no way. We're going to hold everything in place while he holds the L. Oh! Oh, the battle healer can't touch this. No. Can't touch this. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so glad we won that. There's something on your tower? Nah, dude. There's nothing on my tower. What you saying, bro? What you saying? One sec. All right. Let's keep getting some more good games. So I think we can go for one more. This will be the last game of the day, guys. Give me your energy. I also didn't even look at the banner. Usually when I look at the banner, I can get like some satisfaction from knowing what my opponent's going to be playing. Well, hope you have a good rest of your day, Tag. I will, man. I lost my sauce in the battle healer. Why did I read that? I think Evo Lumberjack should be 2 cycles. I agree, 100%. I think it's just too frustrating to play into when it, you know, spawns a ghost on your tower. Ooh, that somehow didn't hit. All right, we're in Inferno Dragon in the back. I dislike how I'm leaking elixir. I see 10 and I'm like, ugh, it's disgusting to see that. Now, let's think this through. If we hog red our other side and then freeze, he might be so captivated by that that he might not. No, he's going to cook if I don't do this. He's just going to ignore. He'll probably Prince, to be honest. As dumb as that is, I need to hold the Sparky in place and kill it. Great. Because the Sparky runs away, then the Prince gets everything gets reset and I just lose. If you like somehow snowballed or spelled and reset my Inferno Dragon like that, like when he did earlier, and then the Sparky moved forward, and then we reset off to Sparky, we just lose. We really needed the Sparky to be concentrated the entire time. Alright, I think Inferno Dragon is fine, but kind of okay Hunter in here as well for the evolution. And then we could Aug Rider and make his Hunter miss. And not hit my tower here. Okay, never mind. I'm surprised that worked out. Surprised it didn't hit my tower. I'm also surprised it missed that. This Mega Man's out of cycle, it's kind of useless. Unless he goes in for Goblin Giant on the right side with this. Okay, he does, but he did it too late. It's really, really good for us. You just straight up zap on the Sparky if he does anything, like Snowball. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. You know the problem? Goblin Giant spawning goblins, but fortunately we have a bomber. Should be good. We might play one more game after this if this is a little bit wrapped up in our favor, maybe. Alright, we were hoping that the Mega Minion would die, and it does. Very nice. Okay. Go Hunter here to hold the Dark Prince. And then it's going to give his value afterwards because it's going to hold this Hunter. Oh, he's got Lightning. Makes sense. We have Freeze, though. I think I can take both towers. I think I take both. I think I say, nah, I'd win. He's going to Goblin Giant on defense, right? Because that's the only reasonable play. And then he loses to the Prince. Meanwhile, I don't even know if he's going to be able to take out both towers like we will. Prince takes one, and we have fun taking the other one. And a Hog here. So if you have a lot of time to manage, like, you can still make plays and guarantee that you're going to take the other tower later on. If you have the ability to have counter push in one side and have a push take an entire tower, I don't want to take the 200 HP tower. I'd rather take a 3000 HP tower, you know? That's kind of what I roll with. I think the Hog Rider would have been able to take out the 200 HP anyway, because it's not like he had Tornado or a building, so you can't really stop Hog Rider freeze. Nice. Yo, we got champion there. Awesome. All right. The addict in me says one more game. The addict in me says one more game. I didn't play perfect in the last one. I want to have a really clean game here. Alright, I'm going to go Bomber back. Like, I'm always playing for my satisfaction of, like, I like ending on, like, something that I think is a high note. Where I think I played well. Alright, so the Dark Goblin should die. That's going to die before it reaches tower, and then I can Mega Knight on. No damage. Dark Goblin, Skeleton Barrel, 6 Elixir from our guy. I'm going to Inferno Dragon on his Inferno Dragon, trade my Mega Knight out. He'll also have to cycle something else in front to stop the Mega Knight from jumping. This is good for us overall, because we kill the Cannon Cart, we kill his Inferno Dragon, we trade really well. Because the Dagger Duchess isn't even in proximity to hit that. So we can Hog Rider. Inferno Dragon will get targeted first. Waste all the ammo, and then the Hog comes through. Ooh, the reset! Reset on the Hog. Aw, could have been good. Alright, so Dark Goblin, we want that to target our Bomber. Alright, clean mechanics is what we're looking for. So we know that he's going to have Skeleton Barrel back in cycle as his win condition. Dark Goblin, really looking like a Mega Knight deck or Royal Recruits deck. We want to cycle Hunters because the evolution, of course. We already have the evolved Mega Knight. Coinciding them in the same cycle is nice. Alright, he gets no damage here. I could Mega Knight with that, but I rather Prince. I want the Mega Knight to be on the same cycle. Oh no, it's King Card. It's probably Royal Recruits. His Inferno Dragon loses these interactions, though. Could freeze, just not worth. I'm up a lot, so you want to get further and further ahead. He'll probably Inferno Dragon expect me to Mega Knight this. So, if we do this and Hog Rider, I think it's actually straight up just better. Oh, I thought he would do that at the bridge. Did not do what I thought. Ooh. Zap kills, right? And we don't want to overlap too much, at least. Could have done a little bit better. We still got his Inferno Dragon to lag behind. We're going to go Bomber here. We might be able to use the Evolved Hunter on defense against everything. We're Mega Knight on the right. And then try to just defend. Maybe with that Evolved Hunter on the Inferno Dragon. That didn't work. It did work, just like not early enough, you know? The Prince with the targeting, that's beautiful. I don't really care about the Prince, to be honest. And then we can go for a Hog Rider here because his ammo's low. And we can freeze at 0. Hunter probably takes targeting. Oh, the Dark Goblin was phenomenal on his end. Wait, am I cooked? I might be cooked. Unless a zap? Oh, no. Yeah, GG. What a good player. Wow. If I Hog Ridered on defense, I would have died to the Duchess, the Goblin Gang. Yeah. I mean, that Dark Goblin was crazy. We'll play one more. Play till you lose. Just keep going. Hey, I lost. I'm not losing on it. I'm not leaving on an L. I thought that was like a clean game. That guy was actually really good. I'm glad that we're playing against better players now. Like, I can actually create content on this. Like, for videos, I always want to play against... Oh, wow. He Mega Man back first. I was going to say, I want to play against things that make sense in the videos. So then you guys aren't like, you're playing against mid-ladder menaces. But like, you know, this is also kind of funny. Maybe. It's a bad play, though. He just Mega Man at the bridge. No, he's fireballing. That's not a good play. Because, like, you're overcommitting. You're spending too much elixir and not getting anything in return. So, like, the better play for us is Prince instead of a Hog Rider. Prince can't get pulled by King Tower. So, if we Hog Rider, then his mini packet could delete the Hog Rider, right? That's why I like going for Prince, because it can kill his units. And he's already in a dangerous spot where he has to overspend on defense. Like, this deck is... Like, when I'm dialed in and I play an overpowered deck, it's really, really easy to win a lot of games. We're just absolutely hit that one more Prince shot instead. Or freezes, recrown him. I was kind of dialed. Love from San Diego. What's up, Jake? Just chilling, man. Just having a good time. All right, we'll play one more. Oh. As soon as you say you're going against better players, you go against... Yeah, he just messed up. And the fireball was a overzealous maneuver. The guy was feisty and ferocious with the man. What's up, Tags? Is calling? Not much, man. I'm just chilling. Loving Clash Royale, loving the vibes, loving you guys. Played probably some of my worst Clash Royale today with a lot of misplays. Leaked a lot of elixir. But to be fair, I haven't been playing as much recently. Like the last few days, took it off to spend time with my friends. I had so much delicious food. I went and saw Pokemon, picked up my friends at the airport, drove them around a lot, played tennis. Yeah, I've not been doing much else. One more? Yeah, the one more mentality. That one didn't count. It wasn't a real game. Your plans for the rest of the night? Probably to go and see a movie. I was, what is it? Captain America? Is Captain America good, guys? Did anyone watch it? I want to know, can I get it? Yeah, no, give me feedback on that. Is Captain America good? I want to go and see it with my friends. The last day before they leave. Or sorry, no, tomorrow is. Absolutely not. It's bad? Is it actually bad? No, dude, don't say it. Oh my gosh, this is bad. No, there's no way you've got Elixir Collector. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm dead. I lose. There's no way I win this. I'm gonna have to Prince. I have to like all in right now. Oh, hell yeah. He loses the Hunter. We're so back. Tap on the Elixir Collector. I don't know. That was a good battle ram too. Kind of annoying that he's smart like that. I think we Hog Rider. We probably don't do it early. Then he defends and then he Elixir Collectors. Yeah. This looks bad. Does he have 3 muskies? We have freeze and bomber, so there's a chance. Do something here. I think there's always a chance. It's just like, how much of a chance? We don't want to overlap the stuns. We might have just lost. The Mega Man on everything though. He has to spam in the other side if he's intelligent. Yeah, he lost. I definitely lost though. If I had Hunter Evolution, there's a chance. It's just gonna Humpty Dumpty me, man. It's just gonna keep dumping more and more spam. Yeah. Not really a very fair matchup, but I did overcommit. I'll play one more. That was a very, very, very unfair matchup. Playing against Elixir Collector with freeze is just an auto loss. Unless they're just really horrendous at the game. GG. We'll jump to the next one. Hopefully we don't match into that again. One more. Yeah, I know. It's always been one more. Everyone talked about that movie with the stuff it said it sucked. Yeah. I saw someone, oh my gosh, she was dressed up with blue hair, Captain America shield on her shirt, and then like had red, white, and blue. It was just like, it was super decked out for it. Right when it was open, like the first day it was open, she's like, I'm watching the Marvel movie. I'm like, is it good? She's like, haven't watched it yet, but it has to be. I was like, okay. That's probably the wrong person to ask, because you were so skewed to liking it, there's no shot that you would be like unbiased. It was very funny though. I thought about that right after I asked her the question. I was like, that was a dumb question for me to ask. Worst movie I've ever seen than the emoji. Really? Oh no. Make sure to get your 100 push-ups in as well. I mean, I don't really do 100 push-ups. I do like 20 pull-ups. I really do push-ups. Everything is, the movie is everything wrong with the new Marvel stuff. No, dude, is it just talking scenes on talking scenes again? Rip. When that happens, it's always sad. All right, we'll hog rider here. Bomber. Freeze. Zap afterward when we can get 2 elixir. We're gonna hit Skellies and Bomber and the Mighty Miner. Oh, it doesn't kill. Jump! Yes! You beautiful human being. You Mr. Mega Man. Let's go. We're back. We're so back. Not the worst movie. The movie really isn't that bad, says Colin. Okay, cool. Because I guess I have to watch more reviews. Just depends on who you ask. Okay, okay. I'm glad that you guys don't think it was bad. Some of you guys, I don't think it's that bad. My friends are pretty locked into watching it. Like, they really want to watch it. Should I watch it and report back to you guys? My friends are big Marvel big Marvel fans. Huge Marvel fans. I'm not huge into them. I like Iron Man a while back. Fun. Alright, how are we doing here? Are we doing well? I think we got him. I think the Hunter's gonna hit. Oh, the Hog Rider took the last hit. That's pretty anticlimactic. Not the best movie on our end, guys. We beat up the bad guy early. Or maybe I'm the bad guy. Then that's a true plot twist. What was your reaction at the end of Infinity War? Kind of pissed, because I thought, like, I don't know. I don't really like how the good guy always wins in all the Marvel movies, like, all the time. I don't know. I think that Infinity War was overall good. It was overall good, but it could have been better. Last game, because we've been talking about Marvel movies and not playing Clash Royale. My excuse to play more. I know, one more, come on. LMAO, yo, I'm the Marvel movie that never ends. Evo Hunter seems average? No, I'm just playing sub-average. I'm not playing my best. I'm messing up a lot. Almost all the games that I've lost are my fault. Oh, the double witch. We found a wild one here, guys. There's no way you just minored on a bomber for a -1 trade on my side of the arena when you're down elixir and having to defend this. This is not real. It's not real. Okay, he's used to Mega Knight bailing him out again. We don't even have to zap, but I do because there's a skeleton. A little scary skelly. Do we hit him? Freeze. Didn't do it. He always comes back. I'm gonna hog here. Why are you top 1,000 player if you finished 88? The 88 is archaic, and I finished higher than that as well. My profile is glitched. I finished 21 in the world on this account, and I finished way higher than that on other accounts. Yeah. So I'm a top 1,000 player skill level right now, based off of if I play at the end of the season, and I play a lot of games. But right now, today, I'm not even playing top 1,000 level. Like, this skill level right now, I'm playing pretty horrendously. I think I'm like top 5,000-ish with this skill level. Think of how little I'm thinking and playing well. Yeah. Usually, I play top 1,000 skill level when I play decent. Maybe I could play higher for sure. Like, I've top 800-ish when I played really well with the season before that. But that was when I was playing pretty much every day for a ton of time. So it's totally dependent. Oh, this sucks. I dead? Let's see how the Evolved Hunter does on defense against this Mega Knight. Yes! Yes. No! Dude. Is that what people are going to do? They're just going to put lightning in all their decks. Because, like, we defended that, but then we didn't. Alright, we have to freeze. That's really lame. It's really lame, bro. You're a lame lad. You're a lame lad, brother. I mean, that's not really a lame lad. Like, that was a good play on your end. It's just frustrating to play into, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even know what we just played into. All I know is it wasn't a great matchup. GG. I thought for sure I beat him. We lost. I hate how that happens. When I'm like not playing well. I think I win. And I just lose. It's like, I don't know if you guys ever thought that. You're like, oh, this counter push is definitely gonna kill him. You just freaking lose the game. You're like, how the heck did that happen? What a deck. Yeah, what a deck. What a deck. Take top 28 when he actually tried before YouTube. Yeah, and also like when people were way worse at the game. Because like I played a ton. I didn't really play. I didn't do YouTube for views or for content or anything. I just kind of just did it for, you know, people wanted to watch me play back in the day. Can't end on a lose. I know we can't end on a loss. You ever do a season where you finish top 10? I could not finish top 10 right now. As I said, I could finish top 1,000 pretty comfortably. Or around top 1,000. Maybe not inside, but always around. Very, very comfortably every time. Unless I have a horrendous season or something. But, yeah. Whenever I've been greedy and I was top 800, then I fell out of top 1,000. I hit like 1,100 or whatever. Sag. Alright, let's play this one though. I bomber here. We can hog in the right side if we want. We already protected this left side with the bombers. That's fine. Not really wanting to freeze unless we get a skeleton army. Cannon freeze is like really bad elixir trade, so I'm not going to take it. Hunter here. I'll be okay. Mega Knight is sure is going to be a good play. Log bait decks are actually pretty bad matchup when you don't have log or, you know, yeah, you don't have log, you don't have barbarrel. Pretty bad matchup with only like one small spell. The reason that this deck runs Dagger Duchess is specifically because like you lose these matchups without it. Without Dagger Duchess, you lose. I have to go for just to go and pull it back. I'm gonna goblin again. Stop it. But yeah, Goblin Barrel like gets guaranteed damage. It's like kind of unfair. We don't really want to cycle Hog Rider directly into a cannon right now. Bad play. Dark Goblin dies. Really cool. One Fire Dragon in the back. We could have also hunted. This is seeming really good for us, actually. Yeah, I like this a lot. Cannon cycle is weird. This is really, really good because we can build a massive push now. We could also do dual lane pressure. Ooh. It's on top of the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin also needs a nerf. You guys can't tell. Very unfair. Like, that's actually comical that that was allowed. That he was able to defend that. That's insane. That's actually crazy. As easily as he did. Alright, we have a lot of stuff going at him, but I don't think we're going to break through. I mean, we do have freeze. Oh, a chance we can freeze on a goblin gang. That was actually really clean, because then we have just units going towards him. I like that play. We, like, really played well there. We hit a freeze and also a zap on everything immediately. He even said well played. Let's go. That's a good way to end the day. I hit a freeze. GG. Wow. We did it. That's a tough matchup, too. Oh, wait. You didn't have Goblin Barrel. I mean, it's still tough because we don't have log for the freaking Dark Goblin. So Dark Goblins pretty much stay alive unless we freeze zap it, which is 6 elixir. That Dark Goblin that refused to die because I thought my Prince would jump over and kill it. I want to see that freeze one more time. You get a shiny Kyurem with the background. I did get a shiny Kyurem. I don't think I had the background. I did get like a minus. I got a whole bunch of -1 Kyurems. I don't know which one I'm going to do. We'll do that. I'm going to be trading with one of my friends with my lucky whatever the heck it is, and hopefully being able to hit what we wanted. Yeah, this is so sad. Like, look at this. I tried to hit the Dark Goblin with the Prince, and I was like, oh, it's just going to jump. And then it just took the long way, and then it jumped. The Dark Goblin just killed everything. The minus, like, this is a minus billion trade for me. The Dark Goblin here is criminal. Look how much damage it did. It's just S tier. Like, and then he distracts me with the delivery and the skeleton barrel. This guy was quite good at Clash, man. He was quite good at Clash. I just had to reset and sacrifice my push. I just had to accept it was over there. This is good gameplay here. This is pretty smart. Because the zap, if I didn't zap freeze on Goblin Gang and Dark Goblin, I would have been distracted for a millennium. Yeah, I was really quick thinking on that. Because it's a negative trade. It's a bad trade. But when you're on offense and you need to get your offensive units on the tower, sometimes you can make that happen. If they don't have distractions for the Prince, you're going to generate positive elixir trades in other perspectives. You might not generate positive elixir trade with your freeze and your zap, but you generate positive elixir trades because they will have absent distractions for your Prince. All right, cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like the video if you did. Subscribe for more content. I'll be putting out a video tomorrow morning, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. Seriously, love y'all. Like, it's kind of crazy how got so many views and so many people here today. Very, very, very lucky and fortunate to have the community that we do. Yeah, check out the pinned comment if you guys want to see a Toxic Inferno Dragon. Actually, not that one. What do we want to... Yeah, let's promote a skillful one. I don't want to talk about the recent video. Even though it's already getting a lot of views, it's like, whatever. It's, that was a fun one, but... If you want to see high-level gameplay, like me actually playing well, and me playing against top-level players, and me playing against people that I got frustrated by because they're running skillless strategies, check out the pinned comment, because I actually play a high-skill deck. This is the complete antithesis of what we're doing right now. It might have a couple losses in there that I got triggered, but... Yeah, check out the pinned comment if you want to see that. I was like, I was literally tilted by a matchup that I played into because it was the guy was a top 20 player and he just spammed stuff at the bridge the entire time. So I'll be posting that in the chat. I'll also be posting that in the pinned comment if you want to see the opposite of what we did today. Love you guys. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Super, super hyped to see you guys again soon.